Warning! The following YouTube show features two goofy lifelong friends who highlight music and music videos from bands that originate from the Great Lakes area. They do original comedy and speak like adults. So if you have children around who are not used to listening to adults speak, you should probably not be watching this in front of them. But they more than likely have already witnessed you and your spouse argue in front of them from time to time using adult language and are subscribed to numerous crass YouTube channels as it is. So I guess it's all up to you. If you become offended, sorry. That's clearly your problem. If you like this channel, please help support the Michigan music scene by subscribing to it now.
Andrew from Hard Jordan. You're watching the South of String Show on YouTube. Oh yeah, brother.
Cruise. I have 3 vaginas.
Dang, man, I'm excited.
I was hoping he'd rub off on me.
I had to go just change my undies just now because I had a little pee-pee in there.
Out of my mind, couldn't get signed. Gonna go streaking by the bay. Load up your guns, shoot 'em for fun. Driving in jacked up Chevrolets. Furlong, smoke spawns. And I never won a thong before. Yeah, right. But now it's time to kick some ass alive. Nervous breakdowns all over town. So ruthless. If you're appalled, give us a call. Step off the streets.
No one's so worried about his lighting. So worried. What's going on, everybody? Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight
What
here
up?
with the South of the Straight Show. Welcome in, everybody. Here we are. Here we go. Yeah, it's another wonderful Sunday evening, man.
Sunday
Here
again.
we are,
We're
man.
doing another Sunday here.
We do it every Sunday. I mean, what can you do? You
can do all kinds of things.
Thank you to all of our new subscribers who have tuned in tonight, man. It is nice to see you. I'm very, very happy that you've decided to come on board here.
Hell yeah.
And check out what the Michigan music scene has to offer. And not only the Michigan music scene. Now we've decided to extend it. We have gone farther than just Michigan now.
We have.
Yep, we are actually hitting the well, where are we going? I mean,
Indiana, I think.
Indiana. I mean, tonight we'll be talking to
Oh,
somebody.
I mean, we're hitting like all of
Yeah.
the states that touch either Michigan or the Great Lakes.
The Great Lakes, yep.
And that even goes on to like international Canada.
Yeah.
You know,
So we are.
that's what we were saying earlier on our live. Did you guys catch our live?
Yeah, I hope you
Did catch
watched our live. We had a live feed that we were broadcasting on Facebook earlier. Maybe that brought you here. I know that there is one person on there who says that he is not subscribing to our channel, and that is you, Tim Hall. That's right. You said that you're not subscribing to our channel.
Under any circumstance will
Under
you subscribe
any
to this
circumstances.
channel.
So all night long tonight, we are going to be dedicating this show to Tim Hall of Traverse City here. He's he's our. We want you to subscribe really badly, so we're going to talk about you to every single guest that we have on tonight. And one of the guests that we're going to be talking to tonight at about 7:20 is Joe Hafer from Nagazi. Nagazi, the lead singer.
You guys remember them? Nagazi, the like badass metal band that just rocks socks off?
Rock socks. That's what they do.
You guys, of course, you guys know what we're
Rock
talking about when we're
socks.
talking about Nagazi because they're like so freaking dope.
Yep, they're coming from the Mount Pleasant area. They've been blowing up like fucking crazy right now. They're on tour currently with From Blue to Gray. They're down in Texas, so we're going to be calling up Joe at about 7:20 and talking with them before they have to go on stage because that's what they're doing, man. They're rocking every single second of every single day.
Would you not rock every second if you had the opportunity to?
I would rock everything that I can. Dan doesn't like that camera at all, and I'm going to fuck with it constantly tonight, I think, man.
That camera sucks. It's the camera.
It's the camera,
It's like
yeah.
a piece of shit camera for some reason. The other ones are better.
So welcome into we have Joe Hafer is on tonight. Welcome to Jessie Smith, who is tuning in right now. Thank you. It's always great to see you on and see you every single day. You're my lady. Also we got Tony Bruce. Tony Bruce has already chimed in for tonight. And I'm sure we'll be hearing more from Tony as the night goes on. I do want to remind everybody, too, that currently right now it is our Small Town Bitch segment. So if you want to give us a call at 231...
Who knows? Maybe we'll hear from Tony right now.
Tony or maybe even Cletus. We haven't heard from Cletus Carlisle in freaking like a month, dude. I'm starting to worry about the guy.
You know what? If we're going to talk about a small town bitch, we live here in this Traverse City. This is a small town. This town is a bitch. So there's something I'd like to bitch about. There's road closures coming up here.
Another one?
Well, there's big
We're
ones.
running out of roads.
We've got Tilton Road is going to be closed.
It's by 72.
Cedar Run Road,
That's by
72.
Yeah.
Long Lake. This is for Long Lake Township. The work is starting Monday, August 12th. And it's no through traffic allowed, accessible only to and available to residents and businesses of the area. Let me see here.
This is really happening, folks.
You got to follow the detours and the signs. The project's expected to last 3 weeks.
Dan is really
So
giving you a
also-
traffic update.
Also,
for tonight.
Church Road, like I said, Cedar Run Road, Long Lake Road. What was the other one? Tilton Road.
Tilton Road,
So
okay.
yeah, those roads are going to be closed. They're going to be detours.
Wish I would
And
have
that's
had a
really
helicopter going
It's
while
going
you
to
were
mess
saying
everybody
that.
up for work that has to work out in that area this week.
True,
Me
Dad. True.
being
Oh,
one.
you got to work
That's
out
why
that
I'm
way?
bitching.
Ah, sorry to hear that. That's too bad,
dude.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
You know
that.
what I mean, bro? Yeah.
Yeah. Also tonight at about 7:45, talking to Goose Wayne. If you don't know who Goose
yeah.
Wayne is, man, you've got to check out Goose Wayne. He is, I think, and you know what? To all of his haters out there that say things like, negatively about him and whatnot. You guys have been punked, okay? This guy is a fucking genius. He's a brilliant person when it comes to comedy, dude. I mean, he comes up with some of the funniest
he's
shit
dope.
in the world. And we're going to be watching some of his videos tonight, and I'm encouraging everybody to go down to the link that I've got posted down below in the description. Go subscribe to Goose Wayne's channel. You may have seen Goose Wayne on Dr. Phil. He was on Dr. Phil, and when I think of like talk shows and everything, I instantly think of Dan Straight when he was on Ricky Lake. Because remember, you were a Ricky Lake hero at one point, man. Oh, look at that!
Fucking dick.
But you were. I mean,
was.
you were on Ricky Lake, but
Yeah.
you were.
And guess what?
Huh?
I was not the baby's daddy.
You're not the baby's
Yeah.
daddy. That's right. Yep. Joe Biden is the baby's daddy.
I can't believe you. You fucker. And
So,
this guy right here. I have a little phone.
Yeah.
And I leave it here in the studio, and I smoke cigarettes, and I go outside and have little cigarette breaks and stuff. Well, Nate decided to reach over the table, grab this phone, and then start sending himself some of my pictures that were on there that maybe I sent to somebody, a little private little picture series there. And Nate found that album. There you go.
So yeah,
guys.
I found that album, and I decided to share it to the world last week, and I might do it here and there.
That's all
periodically.
right,
We are Goose Wayne tonight at about 7:45. We'll be chatting with Goose Wayne. Like I said, I mean, this guy is a genius. I think, and this is what I'm thinking, and I'm hoping that maybe he can clarify this. I think that he punked Dr. Phil. I think that when it comes down to it, I think that he used his genius, and
the brilliance.
Exactly.
The brilliance happened.
Yep. I mean, he's just. There's something about
today
him.
on Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
I was like do a Forrest Gump impression for Dr. Phil. Today on Dr. Phil, I got shot in the backside by.
Got shot in the butt.
I don't even know. Shot in the butt.
Lieutenant Dan.
Today on Dr. Phil,
Yeah.
we've got a guy named Goose Wayne.
And then at 8:30 tonight.
So he was on Dr. Phil.
He was on Dr. Phil. Because he was saying that he dressed as Batman, like he dresses up as Batman, and he believed that he was a superhero. Is what he was saying on the show. But I think that there was some genius involved in this. I think that really what happened there, and we'll talk to him about this. But I think that there was some genius.
I agree, dude.
Yeah, you like Coca-Cola, don't you? No, Dan doesn't like Coke.
don't.
Coke Hogan likes Coke. But,
that guy's pretty good.
I mean, if anything, I don't know. His YouTube, it got huge afterwards. I mean, a lot of people started checking him out after he was on Dr. Phil. I think if you want to be brilliant about things, you do something like that, and you go on to Dr. Phil, then geez, you got millions of people that are watching. I mean, and then bam. I think we should try to get Hulk Hogan on there. Maybe we could get Hulk Hogan helped out for,
Yeah, dude.
you could get
he's-
filled out.
He's living the Coke life, so, and actually, we talked about this guy before on the show when Coke Hogan was on, and he said that guy was living the bat life.
Yeah, that's what
bat
Hulk Hogan
life.
said. Yeah, yep. 7:45 Goose Wayne, and then at 8:30 we will be chatting with Vokilla Thrilla. She is a dude. This chick is a suspension artist and the
Right.
lead singer for the band Mantra of Morta, and they're coming out of Indiana. The first band that we've ever had out of another state that is qualifying into this, because we've had bands from outside of the state before, but this one is qualifying simply because they're touching one of the Great Lakes. I mean, she's
Or the state. Or,
yeah.
is Indiana touching a Great Lake?
Yeah. Indiana rubs against the bottom of Lake Michigan there.
Oh, does it? Okay, yeah,
Yep.
Dur.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. But hey, you know what? That's awesome. I can't wait because they are badass, dude.
Oh, dude, they're killer. I mean, she's got. When I first saw this band too, it was because Nick from Damn by Dawn. Nick had seen these guys at Michigan Metal Fest. And he was saying, you guys you got to check this band out. And then I did, and I was like, holy shit, this is like the type of music that fits right in with Augrey. Just some fucking raw, female vocalist. And she is getting it, dude. Like, she is fucking. She can scream louder than anybody I've ever met in my life.
Dude, you guys are gonna hear it tonight because guess what? We're playing that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing their video for PIG, which is People in General. It's an acronym for People in General, PIG. But yeah, all that and more
pretty
tonight.
funny.
Let's see. Real quick recap of the shit that's been going on here in Northern Michigan for the past week. The Northwestern Michigan Fair. Went to the fair. Went to the
I went to the
Michigan
fair too.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, we went.
I seen Dan Dinsmore down there.
You did?
Yeah. I seen Big Dan down there. And
Oh,
he
I
was-
saw him not too long ago too, and I said, "Hey, man, I want to know what's going on with that new book you got going on. I want you back
Oh,
on the
yeah,
show."
yeah,
And he
yeah.
was like, "Dude, I'm down. Let me know."
Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, dude, we got to
he's
get
got
him back. He's the photographer for the Blue Angels. He does
But
all the
he's
pictures.
guess
of it.
what? This time around, he didn't do Blue Angels because Blue Angels weren't here. So who did he do? He did the Thunderbirds.
The Thunderbirds, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so he's got like a Thunderbird thing going on now. Like maybe he's got a book or something that he's doing for that. So
Right.
really looking forward to finding out there, Danny. If that's what's happening with that, get a hold of us or we'll get a hold of you. And like I said, I ran into him and I was like, dude.
Yeah, we got to get you
And
on the
he was
show
like,
again, dude.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The Northwest Michigan Fair was happening. Also, the Oscoda Rock Fest, dude. I was watching some of the pictures and the videos. Holy shit, dude! That went off amazing last night, dude.
Brother,
that was
Did you see
fucking-
that stage?
The
there,
stage
brother?
was huge. It was like, professional, like national type of a concert, like national act
was like
concert,
Woodstock.
dude. It was badass. Hundreds of people, hundreds of people out in the field there at Furtaw Fields.
It was. There was a huge turnout.
There
I
was
know
a
that.
great turnout.
It was a good
dude.
turnout.
Yep, they had 9 bands that were playing there, and it was
man, 9
awesome.
bands.
I think that they ended up having 10 because We the Infamous came there. At the,
Now, did that
at
last
some point.
over like a couple of days or
No, just one day. One day raising money for the Veterans Memorial Park.
10
there,
bands
man.
in one day?
Yeah, all day
That
long.
was a tight schedule.
That was, from noon until like 10 o'clock at night. I mean, just bam, bam, bam. One band gets down, another one goes back up.
That's
they had
freaking
food
awesome,
vendors.
man.
And they're talking about doing this again next year, like that's what I think is really cool because there's a lot of bands. There's hundreds of bands that wanted to get in on this.
Oh, absolutely.
And they limited it down to a certain amount of bands this year. And we'll see what happens next year. Maybe next year there'll be... maybe they'll make it even bigger, Maybe it'll be like Michigan Metal Fest was. What is going on with that? Oh, we have some innuendos
Snapped
that's
in.
going on there.
Getting that snapped in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That way we can hook some more headphones up because we want more guests in here. So if you guys want to be a guest on our show, you guys got to let us know because we need you in coming to the show and coming to the studio.
Yeah, we want to have more in-studio guests,
Yes.
Come out here to New Leonard Media, hang out with us. Talk about whatever it is that you guys want to talk about, too. You could be just somebody who's doing maybe you create something that's really odd and you want to get it out to another audience, then you can come into the studio here and you can do just that. You can, talk about whatever your thing is. I don't know. Maybe let's see. You use dead cats and you turn them into
You take hair out of hairbrushes and you make hair babies.
Hair babies. Yeah.
And hair bunnies and animals. And you wad the hair up like that, and then you construct little statues and stuffed animal looking things, but made out of hair.
You
could do it with pets. You could take the pet's hair and the danders, and you could take them and you could make a little.
Maybe you use pubic hair,
You could do pubic hair pets.
Use pubic hair pets.
You could call them pubic pets.
Pubic pets. Yeah, there we go, dude.
Dude, we need everyone to shave their pubic hairs and send them into the studio.
Send them to the studio. 826 Main Street. Send them bags of pubes.
Send your bags of pubes.
Send your bags of pubes here, and we will creating
construct them into a beautiful little pet.
And we'll wash them all. We'll wash them so that we're not sending out some,
bleach them.
Some lice-infested or crab-infested pubes. We don't want to do that. But we'll create your pubic pets for you.
We'll have somebody handling them.
Yeah.
Thoroughly.
We should
so
never.
when you get your pubic pet, you can
never come up with ideas organically. That's like the worst thing that I ever. We do that all the time too. Let's do that. That's a great idea.
I think pubic pets is a kick-ass idea.
I would buy a pubic pet.
I fucking bet you would.
I would.
Dude, hang it. You'd be like, this is from a guy named Carl.
You can send it to Grandma. You
get her a keychain.
Buy Grandma a pubic pet and send her a pubic pet for her birthday.
Dude.
I mean, she could be sitting there in the old folks' home, and then, look at this! I got this beautiful little pet. She'll be showing it, passing it around to all of her friends.
Bunny.
Little kitty cat pubic pet that she's sending around to all of her friends, and go ahead and
Absolutely.
pet it. It's got real hair. It's made out of real hair. It's a pubic pet.
Absolutely, that's it.
Jessie wants to come in and wax more body parts, I mean, hey, there we go. We could get our
we haven't
pubic
done
pets.
that in a while.
We could get our pubic pets from getting waxed or something like that. I mean, I got a jungle down there. We could
we could say, hey, some of these pubes have come from us in our waxings. Dude, what's happening right now?
What are we talking about?
No, we're not getting waxed to get the pubes off the way. You ain't going to pull pubes back off the wax.
You're right, yeah.
So we need people to shave your pubes and send them in. Because Nate wants to handle them. We're going to make a mustache out of them or a beard out of them for Nate.
Yeah.
And he won't know it. We'll be like, wear this.
Yeah, and then that'll be one of our new characters that we have on a new video that we will be coming out with.
Exactly.
So, yeah. There's,
maybe Coke Hogan will rock a pubic stash.
Coke Hogan pubic stash?
Maybe he'll rock one. I like to call this my pubic stash, dude. Help me. And we could the money could go to a good cause or something.
I still like the Cokester at Alpena a couple weeks ago, man. That was great.
That guy was...
Who's ready to rock, dude? Who's rocking out? Who's liking this? Everybody get up on those raffle tickets, dude. Check out what they're raffling off. Go get you a ticket. Get a couple, buy 3, 4, 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to win a guitar. What else you winning? Okay, look, all kinds of shit. Or stuff. Sorry. I can tell you guys like to rock, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to do a little repeat after me thing. Everybody here that's rocking, you got to get down with this. Ready? When I say, oh yeah, you say, brother. Oh yeah. Brother, yeah. Brother. God, dude. This place is freaking awesome, bro. It's like a freaking dream come true right now, dude. And I can tell you guys like to rock, dude. So guess what? The coaster's gonna rock your freaking socks off, dude. That's right, I play an instrument, dude. You know, I'm really good at the female organ. That's my favorite one, but you know what I'm saying, brother? I play other freaking instruments too, dude. And the one I got here tonight's gonna rock your socks off. Dave Runyon, after you hear this, you're gonna want me in the freaking studio, brother. You ready?
I'm speaking with?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Joe Hafer, man. How you doing, man? Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here with you tonight from the South of the Straight Show.
What's up, bro?
Where are you at right now?
We are at a campground in Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay, I thought you were still in Texas there.
That
No, we
sounds
were in
awesome.
Texas. We got out of Texas early this morning.
Okay, all right. So how's the tour been going so far? You and Blue, from Blue to Gray, doing this big tour right now. How's everything been going so far? No breakdowns, right?
No breakdowns yet. We're all still alive. No one's been arrested. We're doing well.
That's good, man. Yeah, you know what? The last time that we got to see Joe Hafer was when he was up here at the South of the Straight Summer Music Series, the first episode of that. And him and the boys from Nagazi, him and Doug and Matt and Jeff, they all just got up there and tore that stage apart there at New Leonard, or New
right.
Leonard, not New Leonard, Studio Anatomy,
Studio Anatomy.
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been wondering, you know, I mean, back when we were sitting there shooting the poop back then, you said you were going to call in tonight, and I'd love to know, you know, like what has been happening with the Nagazi whole clan. What have you guys been doing?
Well, just for the last week, we've been kind of crisscrossing the country. We started out last Saturday at Michigan Metal Fest.
Oh yeah.
And then we made our way into Indiana. Played at a place called Carl's Tavern. It's our second time there.
Cool.
Made our way into Kansas City for the first time. We played Denver for the first time. And by the way, if you're in a touring band and you play anywhere near Denver, you have to hit up Illegal Pete's.
Illegal Pete's.
Yeah, it is like a burrito place, but they give free food to traveling bands. So you go to their website and you click on the Starving Artist little tab. You know, fill out the order, wait for a response. They'll send you a voucher, and you show up and you get free food. It's awesome.
Wow,
What?
dude, that is so cool. So that, like, if that's for musicians right there, you know, like they're doing that service for you guys.
Absolutely. And actually, it was funny because us from Blue to Gray and the band Wilson out of Detroit, we all showed up at Illegal Pete's. There are 4 locations in Denver. We all showed up at the exact same location within 5 minutes of each other for free food.
Oh, dude,
Wow.
that is so cool.
That is
Yeah, I
really
think there was
cool,
like
man.
17 people went through the line, and not one person paid for anything. So
Nice.
that
nice.
was pretty sweet. Yeah, shout out to Illegal Pete's in Denver for hooking it up to
Dude, that's
all the
amazing.
traveling bands.
Illegal Pete's, man. Yeah.
We're gonna have to
And you
remember
know
that.
what? With the marijuana is so prevalent in Denver, I'm sure. I mean, everybody's walking in there like, yeah, I'm in a band. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm starving, man.
The consumption
Exactly.
of food.
Everybody looks like they're in a band.
So the tour's going well. That's good to know. Nobody's killed each other yet. I was wondering, like, what is coming up with Nagazi, though? You know, I mean, you guys have been riding out the, you know, I'm not dogging on you, but I mean, you've been riding out this last album for a little bit now. I mean, what's next on your guys' agenda?
We do plan on getting into the studio again here at the end of the month or end of the year or early next year. Not sure where yet. Not sure exactly when. We're just kind of playing it by ear and
Nice.
definitely not going to rush anything. But you know,
Right.
we're not trying to take forever. But you know, we want to find the right guy to work with, and not saying that we haven't yet. But you know, we're just kind of looking around and seeing where do we want to do this recording at. So
Sweet. So you guys have been working on some new shit then, obviously, huh?
oh, absolutely.
Awesome, man! I can't wait to hear that, dude. Because I'm still going back to the old Houdini days, you know. Like I'm still jamming Houdini out and yeah, baby, and all that shit, you know. Like I'm still loving that stuff, and I can't wait to hear what's coming next. You know, Monstrous was freaking incredible. Headless is awesome. I love that song. Serpent. What was the Serpent one? That just fell out of my head.
Yeah, that one has not been recorded yet. So
That one? Okay.
there's a
that
good
was
chance. I'm not saying it is going to be recorded. I'm not saying it isn't. But
Right on.
you know, we just kind of play by ear every time
That's
we go.
cool
And
to
you know,
know.
we everybody, you want to make a plan, but it doesn't always follow
there-
through that way. So we kind of
So there you go, guys. You're gonna want to go see Nagazi because you might hear some songs that they got that aren't recorded, that you can
Absolutely.
only hear if you go watch them live.
Right.
And that's one of the cool
Absolutely.
things about this band right here. dude, they jam so hard and they put on the best show and everybody works so hard. And it's like, it doesn't matter if there's only 10 people in the audience, they're going to deliver the same exact show as if there was 100,000 people. So that's what I really love about this band, the passion and the real drive that you guys have when you're out there doing it. It's so amazing to watch you guys because you just look like freaking superstars, rock stars, man. You guys got it down, dude. I mean, it's
all
really cool.
shadows and makeup. It's all shadows and makeup.
Yeah, dude. Well, hey, you're doing it right, bro.
Yeah, you guys are rocking it, man. I mean, you're making it big, larger than life for sure, man. And to be coming out of Muskegon, you know, I mean, there is another band, a person that's living in Muskegon that I recently have gotten in contact with, Raven Black. You guys done some shows with them too, haven't you?
Yeah, they're actually Mount Pleasant is the city. But
Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
I said Muskegon, so excuse me.
No worries. Yeah. They actually, they're originally, I want to say they're from like LA originally, but with the beauty of today's advancements in like recording and in computers, and you can do recording from anywhere nowadays. You don't need to be in a big city,
right.
You know.
Right.
You don't need to be right next to the people that you know. You can do it from anywhere in the country now.
Absolutely.
So they're doing it. They're based out of basically Shepherd, Michigan, which is Mount Pleasant. But yeah, we've got a nice little grouping of local metal in the Mount Pleasant, the Central Michigan area. That's not holding back. We're taking shit to the streets and letting people see what we want to do.
That's great, man. And yeah, not only that, I mean, how are you? I gotta wonder this too. Like when you set up your tour dates, okay? Like with from blue to gray right now. Was there a particular reason that you guys chose all the cities, or I mean, how did you guys go about that?
Well, we were both at the time when we were setting these up, we were both looking at separate tours. They were going to leave on a certain date. We were going to leave like a week later. We were going to both go out in support of, other bands. For whatever reasons, things fell apart on theirs. Ours didn't come together as we wanted, so we said, screw it. We're both wanting to go out. We're both good friends. Let's go out and do it together. So we're going to go out and take this shit to the streets. We hired with us still being fairly new to a lot of these areas, we don't know who to contact. So we hired a promoter to get us into certain areas, and we said, here's a couple dates, a couple cities we want to play. Here's a couple we want to avoid. Go put something together for us. And then we kind of work back and forth together. Is this what we want? And it's a lot of give and take. You can say you want cities on there. We really, really wanted New Orleans on there. At least I did. Having lived in Louisiana for a couple of years, I really wanted to get back to New Orleans.
Right.
Doesn't always happen, but you know what? There's next time. There's always next time. We'll get down there, and we'll keep taking this to every corner of the earth that we can reach.
Right, dude. I'm sorry. I'm reading this fucked up video chat that we have going on here. Earlier in the show, we were talking about making a new pet called puby pets, like shaving our pubes. And
like a chia pet?
Yeah, like a chia pet,
but with pubic hair, dude.
But with pubic hair. And
would it be a hard ceramic, or would it be like a soft stuffed animal?
I'd be like just a stuffed animal, like a full, just a bunch of pubes.
We're urging viewers to shave off their pubic.
We're trying to get our viewers to shave their pubes and send them to us so that we can make puby pets. And
Tony,
and we got one of our viewers right now said he wants to escape jail by making a pubic hair beard. That they thought that was a volunteer Santa Claus. He escaped jail by making a pubic hair beard. And they thought that he was a volunteer Santa Claus.
It's dedication, man.
And then my dad's on here saying that we need to. Then my dad is on here chatting saying that we need to shave our pubes on air live. It'll go national. It'll go national, and you guys should do it once a month or something.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to do crazy stuff.
I guess so.
That's taking it too far, I mean,
I thought talking about it was.
We do have a guest that's going to be on tonight. We have Goose Wayne. We're going to be chatting with Goose Wayne.
I think I lost you.
Oh no, we're there.
Boys.
We're here. Can you hear us?
Hey there, boys.
I can hear you. Can you hear us? Oh no, what happened?
Not cool, dude.
What happened? Did we lose him? He's not on mute. Oh,
we lost him.
Man, we lost Joe there,
I
dude.
just missed my
dude.
dad's other message. He said he's holding auditions or some shit.
Yeah. Damn it, man. What happened there?
I'm sorry.
It wasn't on my
Hey,
end.
we'll get back.
We'll
get back to that. We can talk to those guys, man. We'll hit them back up.
Damn it. I love talking with Joe, though.
I
Man.
know he's so cool, and I really wanted to, reiterate what I was saying a little bit earlier.
About pubes?
Dude, they rock so hard, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like that show, I was just like nonstop, like right there in the vibe, and I felt like I was so close to them. It was like it was my own personal concert or something like that.
Right.
It was really cool.
And it was totally. I mean, for ourselves, it was like holy shit, man. It was just fucking awesome. I mean, to see them in TC here, like I mean to be like right there's some of the funniest conversations going on in their chat.
I can't stop right now, dude.
To see Nagazi right here in Traverse City, just fucking rocking out, dude, like crazy. And like it was too. I mean, we didn't have a million fucking people that were there, but
someone said they do it for $200,000. Shave their pubes. What, dude? To shave your pubes and put it into an envelope and mail it into 826 Bate Street? You want $200,000 to put your pubes in an envelope?
Yeah. That's.
I mean, unless you're talking about doing the live thing, coming out and shaving them live.
No one's shaving our pubes live.
Why not?
We can. I mean, I don't know.
Dad, you're gonna come in here and do it, dude?
Okay, enough of the fucking pubes. Okay, like, we can't talk about pubes anymore. I'm done. I've no more pubes.
Well, I was gonna go into like lady pubes. Could we get some lady pubes?
Lady pubes, yeah.
Maybe we should do only lady pubes.
Only lady pubes.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, we could have like male and female.
We could.
Pubic
That's all I'm saying. Male and female pubic pats. This is amazing. We're gonna make millions.
God.
We're gonna make millions, dude.
We're gonna play you some music by Joe Hafer. Okay, we were just chatting with Joe. Call got dropped. He's in Arkansas right now, so I mean things like that do happen. But we're gonna play some music from Nagazi real quick, and then coming up after that at about 7:45, we're gonna be doing a live video chat with Goose Wayne from Dr. Phil. This is I've been following Goose Wayne for so fucking long,
and
this is like a dream come true for me, man.
I was having a conversation with Nate earlier, and I'm like, so, dude, what's this dude's real name? He's like, I don't know. I just call him.
His name's Goose.
Goose.
He's Goose. That's his real name. His name's Goose Wayne.
Just gonna call him Goose, bro.
Well, wait a minute. Now we've got relatives. Dan and I, we were kind of related for a minute there, and we had a relative that was named Goose. His name was Goose.
Yeah, Goose.
Yeah, I remember.
That's the only other Goose beside Top Gun.
Yeah. Besides Top Gun, I mean Top Gun and Goose Wayne. I mean that's
Maverick pulled the ejection, and sent Goose through the window there, and broke his neck, probably crushed his head, kind of,
Yeah.
And then Maverick was like, "Oh, messed up over it.
My life's over."
But you know what? Maybe he needed a pube beard, or maybe he needed a pubie pat.
Maybe he just needed a pubie pet to make up for missing out.
He had a pubie pet.
Yeah, because Goose died. So he needed a pubie pet to take Goose's place. He could have been his wingman. He could have had a little.
What is happening here?
I'm supervised only lady pet. I'll supervise what? Okay, Dave is talking about supervising lady pubes. Okay. Right.
He said, I'll supervise all the lady pubes.
We started talking about pubes, and we brought the crazies out of the fucking woodwork talking about pubes.
Stop it.
No, I'm joking.
Of course, you're not going to talk about a topic like pubes, and people aren't going to start talking.
That's true.
You got Tony Bruce on here watching. Just remember that.
I think Tim Hall likes the pubes, too.
It's a great idea.
Yeah,
I think, you know what? Maybe we could raise some money for charity.
Yeah, raise some money for charity.
We can raise money for charity, dude.
We're selling them.
Yeah.
We're selling
these things.
Selling the pubes. Oh, my God. Dude.
I mean, of course, we'll get paid for the time that we put in to make them, but everything after that.
No, we're donating our pubes. We're donating the pubes and everything.
Even if the pubes are donated, what about the time it takes to create the creature, the pet?
Well,
the pet. I'm not doing that for free. I'm not going to handle a bunch of pubes for
kids.
Free.
We've got kids. We can let our kids,
let's break this down.
Let our children put the pubes together into little animals,
Look, if we look at the handling time of making the animal, cleaning the pubes, all that stuff, versus and how much that's going to cost, depending on how much I'm going to charge to do it, versus how much it costs for one of the pubic pets. I mean, we can make an exception.
Pubic pets are $5.99 each.
All the profit above
$5.99 for a pubic pet. $10.99 for a full-sized one.
Well, I think the profit above and beyond the labor would go to charity. Yes.
We need pubes. We need lots and
need
lots of
the
pubes. We need.
All right, stop it. Do you see the difference in our
And
cameras?
no facial hair. We don't want facial hair. We want fucking pubes.
No facial hair. We're gonna know if it's facial hair.
Straight up pubes.
If it's too long or if it's too short. You know, like
there's food in it.
And look, here's the thing, guys.
Well, maybe not. I mean,
Hold on.
sometimes people put things in weird spots. I mean, it could be food from a.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sometimes people, you know, shave regularly their pubes. You know, you can't give us these got to be full grown pubes. We
Right.
can't be having like half stubble pubes. You can't be like, oh, I just shaved last 3 weeks ago, so I'm growing a little. No.
Great idea, Tony. Friendship bracelets.
Yes!
Bracelets made out of the pubes. I mean, gosh.
Exactly, dude.
Fucking ideas
We
are
pay
just endless
somebody
with pubes.
Look,
My God.
We pay somebody.
Imagine what we could do.
To work making, braiding up little bracelets
Yeah.
for, and they braid up 30 an hour. You know what I'm saying?
We could get inmates to do it. It could be like a thing that they do in jails. You know, like they always got like little crafts and stuff like that.
Jail is like it's like a nursery for growing pubes.
Yeah,
everyone's
right.
all pubed out in jail.
So then they shave their pubes in jail, and then they start making the puby pets, and then they manufacture them for us, and they send them out here, and we sell them for $5.99 for a small one, $10.99 for a large puby pet. And then we donate it back to the prisons. We donate the money back to the prisons.
We also give some puby pets to the prisons, so the prisoners can have something to hold at night.
Yeah, because if you're a prisoner who's all by himself, I mean, you're sitting there, you're alone.
I got a 20-year stretch.
It's
I
just
don't
like
even have a bunkie. I can't. No other contact. I got this puby pet, and it's like human contact. You know what I'm saying? Because it's made out from the human
Enough.
hair.
Okay, we're playing some music from Nagazi. Here's Houdini.
I've got so many thoughts that I just cannot get out. I try to whisper, I am forced to shout. Your darkest days, they do not always last. But your days are the light of bleeding and fear. I need to get away somewhere I can't escape the pain we've all got place. I need to get demons' eyes are so enticing, so goddamn mesmerizing. I need to get away somewhere I can't escape the pain we've all got place. I need to get away. Am I okay? Am I okay? So tell me it's not real. Fix me so I can feel. I know it's all in my head, just another lie, reckless to fail. Your darkest days, they do not always last. But your days are the light of bleeding and fast. I need to get away somewhere I can't escape the pain. We've all got place. I need to get away. I ain't got time to stand for your games. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Yeah, baby, your time through. A thousand lies that mean nothing. Empty words that you can't control. Your time is coming. Your life will soon unfold. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Yeah, baby, your time through. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Yeah, baby, your time. Loneliness, I cut loose of this disastrous cancer, eat me alive. I'll overcome, I'll fucking survive. You're on a fast lane straight to loneliness. I cut loose of this disastrous cancer, eat me alive. I will overcome, I'll fucking survive. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Yeah, baby, your time through. Gonna get what's coming to you. Yeah, baby, your time.
Oh yeah, dude. That's why Coachster's here, brother. Come have a drink off with the real Cokester, you know what I'm saying? Step up in the Coke drinking ring, dude. Crack your little Fago, dude, and let's see what you got, brother. Goes out to the Insane Clown Posse, dude. I think you can crack your little Fagos, dude, and spray it all over the place, bro. Wait till you get the gold of Coke in your hand. You can't afford it, dude. Way above your pay grade, you know what I'm saying, brother? I want to let you know a little secret about the Paradise City song. They were talking about Coke, dude. You want to know something, dude? Me and the Dr. Phil go way back, dude. He uses Coke as part of his therapy, dude. I think he's living the bat life, dude. I'll tell you guys right now, dude, I got Coke horse. I'm trying to awaken these people from their spiritual laziness, dude, and let them know who the real man is, dude. Nate, let me tell you something, dude. It's the Coke, dude. It's the only way. It's the only way that you can sip it and see the light, dude. You know, all these little wannabes running around here drinking their mud oil, dude. Let me tell you something right now, dude. If they could just taste the sweet nectar, you know, as it goes down, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. You'll never turn back. You'll never change your mind again, dude. You'll know that's the only way. I want them to live right, dude. If I gotta call them out, I'll call them out. I ain't scared, dude. I get the Coke in me, dude, and there ain't nothing I'm scared of. You know what I'm saying, brother? You know, crack some Cokes, dude. There's a lot of Cokemaniacs out there, dude. If you get me on the video, you know what I'm saying? All my Cokemaniacs are gonna watch that video so they can see me. Yeah. I'm drinking Coke right now for this dude. Lead Coke, bro. Take a little cut. Take a little sip, dude. I'm Coke Hogan. You're Coke Hogan. We're all Coke Hogan, dude.
There you go, everybody. There's Coke Hogan. Sideshow Nate and Dan straight back in here with you. That was when Coke Hogan was our guest one night. He came in here into the studio. And did you hear that, Dan? He was talking about, Nagazi. Thank you to Nagazi right there.
Did you guys see that video
Dude,
just now?
A couple videos there from Nagazi, man.
Okay.
Houdini and Yeah Baby.
Sorry, back to the Coke Hogan thing.
Coke Hogan was... he was talking about Goose Wayne.
He was.
There was somebody that said, somebody that was talking on the on that show, on that broadcast, saying we got to get this guy on Dr. Phil. And look at this. We've got Goose Wayne from Dr. Phil. Goose Wayne, who
Right.
you may have seen before on Dr. Phil. He is going to be. We're going to be talking to him. I'm going to call him right now.
Let's call him.
And let's hope to God
Because
that
he's
we,
living the bat life.
That's right. Yep, he's living the bat life.
But I don't think he's batted it out tonight.
I don't know. We'll find out. Man.
We'll find out.
So let's go. Hello. Oh, who's that? Hello. Is this Goose Wayne?
Hello, it's me. I can hear you.
You can hear me, Goose.
what
What's
up,
happening,
bro?
man? Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight. Let me
What's up?
Let me get you over to our viewers really quickly so that our viewers can see you, because right now nobody else can see you. But let's make it known. This is Goose Wayne right there, everybody. There he is.
Hello.
Yeah, dude. How are you, man? How's things going?
How's the quality? Is the quality all right?
Quality's not too bad. Yeah, we can see you.
We can hear you, too.
It could be better.
It could be better. It could be a
be.
little bit better. Yeah.
Better.
Ours is pretty good.
Yeah, we can see
Yeah.
you, we can hear you, and we can smell you. We can almost taste you, man. How's things going there?
It's going well. I blame this on Facebook. I don't think it's you guys or me.
It's
I think
it's the quality of the Facebook lives. Facebook's videos, the way that things go back and forth, they don't ever fucking work out the way that you want them to. But the
Yeah.
YouTubes are they're always nice and crisp, and your YouTube is nice and crisp. I've got to tell you, dude, I love watching all of your videos on YouTube. You are
Yes.
fucking hilarious, man.
Genius. Brilliance.
Thank you. I basically just drink alcohol and then that's it.
Is that true? Is that really true?
Yeah, you have very simple taste, I think.
Okay, I do.
It's really, it's
Well,
worse than you think.
I'm a recovering alcoholic myself, so I this is the reason that I love you. I think it's hilarious what you're doing.
Awesome, man.
He has
Me
simple
too.
tastes. He Nikolai vodka.
Nikolai vodka. Yeah, that's what I was drinking. With the
Cheapest of the cheap.
Well, if it wasn't the Nikolai, it was the Popov is what I was always sipping down on, man. I was a big vodka drinker myself.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I like the Coke Hogan skit. I like
Like
that.
the Coke-
Yeah.
The Cokester, dude.
Coaster,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I think that's
he's
pretty cool.
check him out on YouTube too. He's got a thing, and he's on.
I was gonna ask that if he has his own channel.
Well, you know what? Actually, his Facebook has got way more videos than the YouTube one. A lot of those videos from Facebook need to get downloaded onto the YouTube.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Check him out on Facebook too. There's like 30 plus videos. Hilarious.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Check him out, man. So what about you, bro? You're making the awesome videos though. You're killing us over here. Nate, you got a
Man.
couple of his videos parted up too.
I
right?
do.
What's up, man?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. I just pull out the camera and get my beers, and that's whatever happens. You know?
Well, you know what? I used to do that as well. I mean, it was actually one of the things that kept me going for a while there. I mean, it was like a year's time that I was drinking. But actually, when I had quit drinking is when I started doing the podcast. When I started doing the
Yeah.
South of the Straight show, that was actually like the one thing right there that started everything.
Oh yeah.
And then
alcoholism, it's terrible for productivity, in my opinion.
Oh, it absolutely
for sure.
is.
And I wanted to ask you really quick, Goose. Like this is something that I've had in my mind since I saw you on Dr. Phil. I was like, man, this guy, like, I could tell there's a lot more going on upstairs than what was being perceived.
There's
Like
a lot going on.
yeah, for sure. And I gotta ask you, was the Dr. Phil thing, was that like this was my just the way that I thought that it maybe, was it your idea to go on to Dr. Phil to get your YouTube with more subscribers and more noticed? Was that something that
No, I never. This is the mask I wore. I never actually wanted to do YouTube. I've been all over the place online for several years, and I never got into YouTube. Because I don't like doing 10-minute videos.
Right.
So no, it was never a goal to go there and do for any sort of social media reason. I went there for a few things, some relationship advice and some counseling. And
Counseling on YouTube.
also, I figured it'd be a good opportunity to help with my alcoholism as well. Unfortunately, because we don't have the money to pay for rehab here, and the closest veterans rehab facility is like 4 hours away, and you have to stay there for a minimum of 90 days. So thankfully, the Dr. Phil show accepted her proposal, and nothing was promised to us. And when we got there, you know, it was just like even before the cameras rolled, they thought, you know, this guy's crazy. So yeah, they wanted me to get a different type of treatment. So yeah.
Hey man, you know what? Hold up. I was on a talk show once.
Yeah.
My dad's listening. He can attest to it. I was on the Ricky Lake show.
Okay.
And you know what? My dad, this was back in like, what, 99 or something like that?
98, 99.
My dad was the one that was like, hey, you need to call them, man, because there was some chick saying her kid was mine. And, you know, they wanted me to pay all this money for a DNA test. And I was like, man, I didn't have all that money. I was only like 19, you know, and we were on like lunch break one day, and it runs across the bottom of the screen, you know, free DNA test or whatever. Next thing you know, my dad, he's like slaps me upside the head. He's like, call him. I'm like, what? He's like, you need to call him. I'm like, fuck, dude. You're kidding me, right? And then, you know, I was halfway through the story on the phone with him. They're like, you're in. Like, you're on the show. We're sending you a limo, man. We're picking you up, dude.
Yep. That was Dan's big moment of stardom right there, was getting on the Ricky Lake show, you know?
That's when he peaked, huh?
That's my peak back in 99. Back in 99, dude.
So now, Goose, I wanted to ask you too. Like since you've gotten onto the YouTube, since the YouTube's has been like it's been like your outlet now. You're saying, in a sense, is that what I would assume?
In a sense, yeah. The thing that's killing me with YouTube is the politics of it all.
Yes.
So, yeah, I've kind of dropped off YouTube kind of a bit just because I don't like politics. Same reason I got out of the military.
Yeah.
Same reason I don't go into government, even though I have the skills. It's I hate politics. I don't do the whole Republican Democratic thing. I just do me, man. Yeah. And YouTube, once you get really deep into it, and that's kind of what happened when I blew up. You know, all of a sudden,
right.
It's so political, man.
Right.
It's yeah.
We avoid the politics over here on the show too. We
are
don't talk about
politics
religion,
free
politics, any of that, because we like everyone that listens to us. We don't want people to not
just
like
gotta
us.
have fun. Have fun, man.
Right. Now the military. You said you were in the military. I was just wondering what branch were you in, and how long?
I was in the Army.
You were in
I was
the Army?
in the Army for 4 years, yeah.
Really? Wow. Okay, thank you, actually, for what you've done. You know,
Thanks,
I mean, did you see
thank
some
you guys.
time?
Thank you guys.
For sure, man.
What was that?
Did you see some time in the wars or anything, or
did you deploy?
No, not officially.
Didn't have to deploy.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. I mean, cool. My brother actually was in the Army. He went to Fallujah and Iraq twice. So, you know, he had two tours over there, and. You know, I was just, I don't know, you know, I mean, I feel connected to folks that are like, that have been through something similar, you know, like whenever I see something, you know, I mean, you've been in the Army.
Just being in the Army.
Yeah, being
like
in the Army is.
PTSD shit right there.
Yeah, it's difficult.
And for anyone watching, because people are always like, oh, you know, the first thing they ask vets is like, oh, what did you do in the Army? And they just assume that like, oh, because someone's a cook. I wasn't a cook, but just because someone's a cook, they assume that it's not tough. And it's just the whole atmosphere of the military in general is tough. I mean, you're giving up your freedoms to fight for freedom, you know.
Right.
So I thank everybody that served. You know, it's a sacrifice. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're taking away from your own life for the country at that point. You know.
Yeah, I mean, sure, some people do it for other reasons, you know, like the benefits and stuff, and that's all fine and good. But at the end of the day, they still, you know, did something, I guess.
Well, hey, man, thank you. We respect our veterans. My dad was also in the Army, and you know,
cool.
so I totally respect veterans and everything that you guys go through, deployment or no deployment. It's hell and back. So pretty cool, man, that you did that, bro. And you're blowing up now, man. You're doing your thing. I love it, dude.
I'm just trying to drink, man, and if I can.
No way! Yeah. Wait a minute! You're just trying to drink? That's it?
Shut up.
Before I was drinking without purpose, and now the more I drink, the better my content is. So I'm just trying to drink and do live streams and make a little bit of money so that I can get more beers, really. So
wait, no fucking way! Seriously, that's really? I mean, like that's what you're doing now.
Dude, this is part of the genius, dude.
This is part of the genius.
You see what I'm saying? He's doing it right now.
He's getting us.
He's doing it right now, dude.
Well, and taking my girl out to eat as well. So.
Well, that's a big one.
Dude, yeah, Goose, I think you're hilarious, man. I love your videos. I love every single one of them. I wanted to say, too, the one where I saw you walking in with a weed whipper. You had a weed whacker that you go walking into the house with, and you're like, hey, I heard you've got some weeds in your bush you want me to whack. I'm like, oh, my God, this guy does lawn care. Do you do lawn care?
I do lawn care.
Yeah! dude.
Nate is a lawnie.
I mow lawns. I do lawn care myself. I've been
Very
doing it for
cool, man.
20 fucking years now. And
Yeah.
it's if you want to talk about a job that'll leave you fucking crazy, that is the type of work right there that'll fuck up with a person's head right there. And you're doing it in Florida.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more steady stream of income instead of just the social media
Of course.
gig, you know.
Of
Right,
course.
right.
No, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you-
Florida must be hell down there, though.
Yeah.
You know, you're avoiding bugs 3 inches long. You know, it's hot as fuck all the time. Like in the summertime, I couldn't even imagine having to go out and do weed whipping in that muggy shit, man. Oh,
It's a humbling experience, and I like the heat. I do. So
You really do. No
you like,
kidding.
You
Wow.
like you like the humidity heat?
I like sitting out there and sweating, man.
I feel ya.
No,
Get
dude,
the beers.
I
Get the
love
beers
suffering
in
for some reason.
I
Hey,
cannot
that's cool.
stand the heat. I mean, that's one thing. See, when it comes to YouTube now, that's one reason that Dan and I mean, we're doing YouTube is hopefully maybe we can get out of our regular day jobs because we can't
That's
stand
the
the
goal,
regular
huh?
day
Yeah.
jobs.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, that's not the only goal. I mean, we also, the main reason that we're doing it is for
Yeah.
the Michigan music scene. We love music, so that's why we highlight music from Michigan here on this show.
Absolutely.
I used to be in a band.
Go ahead.
What's that?
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry. For
Oh,
cutting
that's
you off.
okay. That's okay. I used to be in a band myself. I used to also be in radio, and so you know, like what? See, my backstory. I'll give you a quick little backstory. Back when I was working in radio. I became a raging alcoholic. I mean, morning till night, dude. I mean, we're talking like a fifth wasn't enough, you know? Like there was not enough alcohol in the world for me. And I became just a raging drunk, you know. I ended up losing that job trying to save my family because of radio, you know. I mean, I was working pretty much 24/7 and just trying to drink the entire time too. And quit doing that, and once I got sober, I decided to start doing a podcast because I still had that radio bug, you know, like I had that bug for podcasting and entertaining people, you know, like I wanted to keep on going with something. And so I had started the podcast, and then all the laws and whatnot. See, this is something, maybe you know this too. Maybe you know some rules around with YouTube. Like all the laws when it comes to podcasting and playing any music in the background, you know, like
Right.
if you're playing music from a national act or something, you're not going to be able to play that on your podcast,
Right.
Because you know you gotta get certain licensing
Yeah.
and all this shit. But with YouTube, like you know, I mean, what I'm really digging on the YouTubes is when we're playing local Michigan bands. That
It's okay.
It's not so much okay, but I mean they haven't been heard that much. So if they already do have some licensing, you know, like CD Baby is they've already got their royalties are all in hand, you know, they're all in check. Then everything is coming back to them, you know, like so if a lot of people are watching our videos,
right.
it's going right back to them. So it kind of
Supporting
saves
local
us.
artists as well.
Isn't that pretty
Right.
cool?
Right,
Hey, quick
right.
backstory on me. I was on Ricky Lake, and then Nate asked me to do this fucking show.
Yeah,
There it
and
is.
and then I made Dan do this fucking show. Next thing you know,
I did a little bit of research on you guys before coming on the show, and you guys are both excellent talkers, very explosive personalities. I think that this is a really great route for you guys, and I hope you guys blow up.
oh, for sure, dude. I mean, we
I
got
saw
a.
the photo of you.
You like that photo? There's a
I
picture.
saw it already.
Yeah.
There's I saw the photoshopped version too.
Now, do you?
and, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
in the
Hold on.
background.
Can I give you a quick? Can I give you a quick backstory? Now, did you know the backstory about those pictures and what happened to me?
No.
Okay, so I left my phone in here on a smoke break, bro. Yup. I left my fucking phone in here, and that dick grabbed it and like took a bunch of my pictures off and emailed them to himself and put them on the fucking show, bro.
That's very nice.
solid.
That's a good move.
But you know what? Best friends.
Yeah. We've been best friends
first
since first grade, you know. So we've known each other for many years. I'm able to get away with shit like that.
Right.
How tall are you, Nate?
I am actually 6'6". I'm a giant.
Okay, that's what I figured.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am about 5'8",
maybe.
probably like 5'7".
Yeah.
Maybe a little
Yeah.
shorter. I've shrunk a little bit since I don't know. I'm like 40 now, and I'm like 3 inches
Yeah.
shorter than I always been. Crazy,
Wow,
man.
40,
Yeah.
39,
What's that?
40.
40.
You
40.
you look early 30s, man.
Dude, thank
Good
you,
for
bro.
you. Good for you.
Yeah.
How about you, Goose? What's your age?
Yeah. What's up, bro?
I'll be 29 here soon.
29? Ah, man,
Yeah.
you're gonna be hitting the old dirty 30 in another year, man. It's
Yeah.
Best years of your life, bro.
Yeah, enjoy it.
I'm ready.
30s
I'm not
and
sad
40s.
about it.
30s and 40s are the best years, flat out, man.
So what kinds of things could we be expecting to see from Goose Wayne in the future here?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
You should be expecting to see things that makes you think, and you don't see why it's happening.
And you don't know why it's happening.
See,
Yeah,
that's
you don't
the
know
fucking
why
genius.
it's happening, but
It's just
I'm
happening.
usually about 10 steps ahead.
I love it. Yeah, and that's the way to be, dude. I mean, you've got exactly. You are 10 steps ahead of us right now because
He is.
I know that you're way smarter than I am.
About to know-
No, man. No, I'm just.
He knows that I have a fart piano.
No, man. I just like to have fun, and I guess I'm a bit of a sociopath as well. So I like to be in control of my own what's happening in my life for the most part.
Well, you gotta be in control of your own
hold on
life,
here,
man.
dude.
I think that's a good thing. I think that's
Goose, you're down in Florida, right?
Right, correct.
I got a ton of family down there, and you know what? If you fly out of Detroit here in Michigan, you can get like a Spirit Airlines flight for like seriously, dude,
$100 or less. Yeah.
$65. I've found them
Yeah.
before and stuff. Like, hey, maybe Coke Hogan should fly down, and you guys should do a video together or something. Make some explosive like, brother, thing going on.
I'm always down to collab, man.
Would that be dope or what, dude?
Yeah, as long as it's not with like pedophiles or some weird people.
Just
I'm
Coke
always
Hogan.
down.
Yeah, no, death to pedophiles. Fuck
Death
that.
to
dude.
pedophiles.
Yeah,
You know what? This is a veteran right here, dude. This guy.
right.
Well, you never know, man. You never know. So know.
Well, hey, you know what? There's no pedophiles over here. So, but Coke Hogan would love to come down, get with you. Maybe we'll go out in front of the old Hulk Hogan gift shop out there. Where's that
Is
at?
that in Orlando?
It's
I think,
in
or
Clearwater. It's in
Miami?
Clearwater.
Oh, okay. I'm from there. Cool.
Okay,
I
cool.
didn't know
We'll
that.
go down, roll down to Clearwater. Go out front, brother. You know what I'm saying? Do a little collab on. Yeah.
I'm always down for stuff like that, man. I love collabing and stuff. It's just I kind of live in a city where there's just nobody here, man.
Right,
So,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
We just have to go down there and create a scene, dude.
We live in Traverse City, and believe me, the only thing we got going for us up here is number one, we got the Cherry Festival that happens every year. I don't know if you've heard of the Cherry Festival before.
I haven't, but it sounds exciting.
It's
It
terrible.
really-
it's
it is.
the worst thing in the fucking world.
Shut up, dude. There's a Midway down here.
There's a Midway,
carnival.
yeah. We also have the Traverse City Film Festival when Michael Moore comes up here and takes over downtown Traverse City.
Right.
Is he from there?
No,
He's
he's from Flint.
But he.
Oh, okay.
But apparently, according to recent comments by Michael Moore, he was the one that kind of, if it wasn't for him, Traverse City would be completely non and void.
Yeah, we
He's
wouldn't even exist.
Right. He
You never know,
completely
man.
made
That's
it by
a
himself.
really that dude's out there, man.
He
You never know.
is, yeah. What
We
do you-
don't talk-
what-
we
what do
don't
you
talk
think
about
about Michael Moore?
Shut up. We
If
already
you
said
don't
we ain't
mind me
talking
asking.
politics.
Oh, yeah, we're not talking politics. Fuck
Because
that
there ain't
guy.
nothing else to talk
Why
about.
not?
What's that?
Why not?
Why not? Okay, let's talk politics. What do you think about Michael Moore?
I don't know. I don't really know too much about him. I've seen. I'm really big into seeing interviews with influential people, and he seems like a strange guy. That's that's all I got. I'm not saying positive or negative. He just.
Yeah, that's
He's a little different. He's a little
absolutely.
different.
Dad, don't post anything about Michael Moore.
Right,
please.
yeah. Let's not get Dave Smitty all riled
Yeah,
up here.
don't-
We don't need him talking
And
about
I didn't want to tell him, but
Right.
I met with Michael Moore a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you were hanging out with him. That's right. Yeah, Dan was hanging out with Michael Moore.
I talked to him briefly, about the show and everything
Gonna have
and
to
what
make
was
a
going.
Photoshop
And I was
of that.
trying to get him to come on to talk about the film festival and everything. And then like 3 days later, dude, no doubt he made some comment about the film festival here in Traverse City and how he was basically the sole proprietor of it, and that basically he created it himself when there was really hundreds of people and businesses and everyone involved to really make it happen. There's a committee. There's a committee, and he took credit for everything. And everyone's like, "What a douchebag!" Like he lost a bunch of support. I'm
Who
not
knows,
saying
man? Maybe he did do it all, man.
Maybe he really did.
You know what? Maybe he did. I'm not going to take anything away from him. Michael, if you're watching, get into the show and let's talk
Defend
about
yourself.
it, bro. Defend yourself, sir. I'll
So,
bring my dad in.
Real quick, I got a few other goofy questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
If you're
man.
not-
I got time.
I know
Go
that.
ahead.
Oh, you do have time. You got time to shoot the shit for a little bit. I mean, hey, we got another half
Let's
an hour.
shoot it, bro. Let's shoot all the shit.
I like
bro.
that fist in the background too. That fist.
We got our our next guest is on at 8:30, so we got all the time.
Okay, perfect.
But
Let's
Goose Wayne. Is that really your name? Is that? I mean, how did you get the name Goose Wayne?
What do we call you, bro?
You guys can call me Goose. I got the name Goose in the military after the Top Gun Maverick and Goose. You know.
We've already made mention to that tonight.
Yeah, that's where I got it. I was compared to Goose one time, and then that was it.
Well, Goose died, man.
What was that?
But Goose died, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll die someday too. You know.
I got you. I wouldn't want to be compared to Goose, though. I'd be like, "Frick you guys, dude."
I know. I mean, I said it multiple. I was like, "Dude, Goose dies, man. Why
like,
Goose?"
What the fuck, man? No.
But
so that's where Goose came from. I mean, but that
yeah, basically, I had a really high enlisting officer that me and him became really great friends outside of work, which is illegal, by the way. And his nickname had been Maverick long before I came. He flew helicopters, but long before I came. And yeah, since we hung out all the time, they just started calling me Goose, and then that's how that happened.
And how cool could that go in with Bruce?
Right.
With the Bruce Wayne
with
thing.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
I mean.
The connection there. That's funny, man.
Life is funny, you know. Everything just ends up connecting, going full circle. A lot of times, it's life is ironic, I think. Yeah.
So like with the Batman and whatnot. I mean, do you still dress up as the Batman sometimes? Is that something?
I'll do it now and then for a skit. Just because I know the fan base misses it, so I'll bring it back like once in a while, but it's rare.
Yeah, because you know, one of your videos that we were watching earlier, which I'm going to play for our viewers, and I'm encouraging all of our viewers, please
all good, man.
Go and subscribe to Goose Wayne. Okay, you've got to watch all of his videos, dude, because they're the funniest damn things. But the 2020 audition for 2021 Batman audition, I thought was fucking great, dude. That was brilliant.
Play it, man.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it for the viewers.
I recorded that on my iPhone. It did well.
We'll definitely play
it. Another one. Well, see, we're gonna play it for our viewers after we get done chatting with you, because I want to make sure that we don't lose you or anything like that. So we're you know, we'll play that after.
Oh, okay.
And then we also have a song that you wrote that was I gotta ask you about that really quick.
I wrote a song.
Yes, you wrote a song. It was and it was a song that was it improvised? I gotta ask you, like, was that improvised or was that a song that you really wrote?
I haven't wrote a song in a long time. I think maybe you're just was I playing guitar or something on a live show? Oh yeah, I do that sometimes when somebody donates a lot of money. I just pull out the guitar and I'll just. I only know like 3 chords. So.
We know.
Yeah, we were saying that.
Hey, this will be great for our friends that are loving the metal and loving the music from Michigan and everything that's going on. A lot of our listeners that are in the music scene around here, they're gonna get a kick out of that.
I'll stick around to watch it because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch.
Can you give me a moment so I can get another drink real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, stand up.
Hopefully he comes back. Hopefully he doesn't just leave. Hopefully he's not like,
he's like, I'm fucking out of here. Let's see how long I can leave dead air going for these guys. Let's see if we get,
okay, we got,
how long could they sit and talk to themselves?
We got Goose Wayne that we're chatting right now. He is getting a beer. And while Goose is getting a beer,
that looks like
maybe
the
we
seat
should,
of like Osama bin Laden or something.
It almost does, yeah. I love the backdrop too. Like, I mean, cool. we're gonna, okay, let's think of some really good questions really quickly. I can see that he's got a Yeti mic. He's got a Yeti mic right there.
All right.
I want to know about the backdrop. What do you think about the backdrop?
Is that NE? Is that INE? Like, is that 9?
In the background there?
That's Tech 9 up in there.
You think that could be Tech 9 right there?
That's Tech 9 with the fight the power.
Okay. Yep. He's got a big fist right there. There's a fist.
Yeah.
He's got a Yeti microphone.
Now his mic holder there, the little stand that it's on. I think
it's very similar to ours.
I think it's rocking what we got.
Yeah. It looks.
He's rocking what we got. Look at.
Yep, we got the same one. I think we probably both bought it off of Wish. I bet you anything that we bought.
You see this right here?
Yep, that is the
look
very
on his,
thing.
and you'll see.
Oh, he came back. Oh,
he's
good.
Back.
Thank God. I thought that he was just gonna leave, but he's back.
My fiance is actually watching this in the kitchen.
Oh, Kaylin! Tell Kaylin that we said hello, man.
Okay, let me ask.
She's watching, so.
Tell Kaylin. Kaylin,
awesome.
what do you think? And if you're just watching now, maybe you can go back and watch the video later. And we were talking about a little product that we're inventing right now, and it's called the Puby Pet.
Yeah.
And tell me what you think about the Puby Pet. We're encouraging all of our viewers to shave their pubes and send them on in to us. We're gonna do a big wash on the pubes, and then we're gonna make little pets pets out of the pubic hairs, and we're gonna call it pubi pets. What do you think, man?
Like a chia pet?
Yeah,
but with
but,
pubes?
well, like a little stuffed
Kind of,
animal
yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing, but made of pubic hairs that were sent in from the listeners.
I think it's genius.
It's gonna blow up, dude.
That's gonna be
think
the
it's
next
genius.
thing, man.
Pubi
I
pets.
think it's even more genius if you could get the pubes to grow.
Oh, hey, now wait a minute. Now you're onto
Well,
something.
they do
I mean,
grow, but then the listeners shave them off and send them on in. You know, but they
you know,
have grown.
I get. Well, you know what? If you could get the listeners to tweeze each individual follicle and then they grow on the actual pet, that'd be super dope.
Well, you know, and we were also talking outside of the studio here too. What do we do? Like, could we offer certain like smells and scents for the pubi pets? You know,
maybe
well,
even flavors. We could get flavored pubi pets for
right,
people. You know,
musky,
it'd be,
musky pubi.
sending them
pet.
out to grandma. You know, grandma could be sitting there and hanging out with their pubi
right.
pet, or maybe even
Like scented.
Yeah,
Scented,
yeah,
yeah.
like
Cinnamon.
scented pubi pets.
Cinnamon
Oh, there's
pubi pet.
Kaylin right there. Yeah, Kaylin's watching. Yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And you've got a cat. Oh, you've got a cat. We know that Goose Wayne has a cat.
Okay, we're gonna ask him some specific questions here. Goose Wayne, we see you have a Yeti mic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a Yeti mic?
Yeah.
It is a Yeti.
And we were wondering too, the backdrop.
Is that Tech 9 and Fight the Power?
Oh no. That's my face.
Oh, there it is.
It
I
says
see
Goose
now.
Wayne. See, all we could see was the N and the E, and I was like, I think that's the end of 9. Tech 9.
Yeah.
That's a picture of Tech 9, and there's like a Fight the Power fist right there, like little Public Enemy shit going on right there. I was wrong.
No, I mean maybe that would have been cooler, but no, I wanted to piss my fiance off. She was at work, and so I took a spray paint can and just
Sprayed the wall?
I sprayed the wall. She ended up liking it though, so it didn't work.
How did you get away with that, dude? Oh my God! She didn't kick
She
your
ended up
ass.
liking it.
Oh my God.
Oh
dude,
my
that's
God, dude!
hilarious.
You know what I was thinking about doing actually is my girlfriend and I were getting ready to move, and you always see those things that are like on walls that say "believe," and you know, like
Yeah.
and you know, just goofy little like inspirational things.
Inspire.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
right.
thinking about making ones that'll say poop, pee, fart, and putting them in the bathroom. You know, like
Yeah.
I think that would be the cutest thing in the world. Like, you know, like a nice little. It's honest. But
I think that'd be super cool. I think a lot of men would like that actually.
oh, who's tuning in here? We got folks from Twitch that are tuning in. Hello, Jewel. I can't even understand what that says.
It says Julian.
Jules SJ.
That's
Well, you guys are streaming on other platforms as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're multi-streaming. We are on Twitch TV right now, as well as Periscope and YouTube right now. That's
Very cool. And
yeah. We like to hit all the. We like to tap every single little hole that
And
we
sometimes
can get into.
we can even get these people to punch in and start chatting with us too, like
on the phone.
Jewel Jaws.
Yeah. We leave. We've got the phones open all the time.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can,
absolutely.
Very cool.
Yep. If
Always
anybody
open
wants to
lines.
give us a call, 231-534-4909. In fact, why don't you give us a call and you can ask Goose Wayne a fucking question? How about that, motherfuckers? You can do that.
You know what? I almost started a podcast on YouTube, and I don't have the same personality as you guys. I can't do it. I can't continue to
Dude, you got it.
create conversation.
Oh, what
So
do
that's
you mean?
that's a
Wait.
skill.
Dude, we're fucking doing it right now. It's just
Dude,
as
if
easy
you-
as
No.
this. We're doing it.
You guys are cueing me.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
the
so.
difference.
I don't think so, man. I think that
Yeah.
you're killing it, dude.
Yeah,
You're
no,
No, I
you-
tried, man. I can't do it. I even made a list of questions for my first podcast guest, and that was my last podcast guest because I just can't keep it going, man.
All right, well, we've got an
Really?
established podcast, so we're going to need you to get on a plane and come up here one of these times, hit the studio, and we'll do some shows together, man.
Yeah.
That would be really fun.
I got so many pets, man. That's what I was trying to tell Dr. Phil, man.
Oh, really? How many
Oh,
pets do you
vacation.
I
have?
got
What kind of pets?
four cats and one dog, and my girl works. You know what I mean? So nobody to take care of the animals. You know, it's
Your
just
sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law's not a pet.
Sister-in-law. She can come over and
Oh,
watch
the
him.
sister-in-law can. Oh, yeah, the sister can come watch him. Actually,
Sister.
You know what? Goose is getting ready for a wedding tomorrow. Correct? Isn't that what you were telling me earlier?
well, I was hired to be the photographer by my sister. She's getting married tomorrow, so
Nice,
Oh,
nice,
sweet.
man.
Yeah.
Is that something that you dabble in regularly as photography?
yeah, I dabble in photography as well.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I mean, I gotta say this to all you fucking Goose haters out there. This is something that you just need to understand. The guy is working his ass off constantly.
Yeah.
Not only YouTube, he's a freaking lawn Nazi as well, and he, because I'm a lawn Nazi, so I can fucking say that. And it's not like a Nazi thing, okay? People, you need to understand that really
You just
quickly.
created more haters.
It's not a Nazi thing, okay? It has nothing to do with hate. I'm referring back to.
Did you go on that podcast, Goose? Did you hear he said Nazi?
Hey, listen.
No. I'm referring back to the Seinfeld thing. The soup Nazi. Remember the soup Nazi?
Yes.
No soup for you. Well, you get a customer every now and then where you're like, no mo for you, motherfucker. You know, that's something you get those types of customers.
But no, he is a hardworking guy, and I think one of the points that we wanted to make by having you on the show tonight was the fact that this is like a genius, cool thing that you're doing, and I think there might be these haters that are like, this dude's an idiot and stuff. You guys don't get the comedy, you don't get the vision that's getting portrayed here by Goose Wayne. That's what we're trying to say here.
You have a great point, and that's fine. But they're just not my audience, you know.
Yes.
It's not my niche, man. You guys have your niche, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own niche, and that's fine. I like to just do my own thing. You know what? I used to have a lot of haters. Last year I used to get a lot of death threats before the whole Dr. Phil thing.
Seriously?
Yeah, I used to get a lot of death threats, like legitimate death threats, and I don't have barely any haters anymore, and I think it's just that most of the people watching me over the past year or two, they're just like, this guy doesn't care, man. Like,
yeah, they get it now.
I don't care, you know,
Right.
like. You can't bother me with death threats or hating on me or comment. I don't care, man. I don't care about anything. I just need beer money, and I love my fiance, you know. So as long as she's here and I got money for beer, like, we're good, man. I don't care about anything. I mean, I know I just went on a rant.
You're sipping the twisted tea. Is that what you prefer? Is the twisted teas?
I prefer the twisted tea when I got money. I live streamed a couple days ago and I made like maybe $20. So. I decided to spoil myself today.
Hey, wait a minute. $5 of that was from me. I remember I sent it to you.
Hey, you bought me this, bro. Thank you.
I contributed to the problem. No,
you're in trouble, Nate.
I think that what you're doing is just absolutely brilliant, absolutely hilarious, and I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, we need more people like Goose Wayne in this world, dude.
I think so.
I think that's you're saving
He's
people.
one in
You
a
are
million.
truly the superhero. You know, like with the Batman thing, really was just the cloak that was hiding in front of the superhero behind the mask.
Hero. The real hero.
I think there's a lot of people like me. I think there's just too many people that care, and too many people that unfortunately are so invested in their adult life that they can't do whatever they want to do.
Well, I think,
and that's normal. That's part of being an adult.
I think that's part of what's cool about you is that you don't care, and that's what makes you so attractive to other people to view your videos, man, is because after, they can start out as haters. A lot of people that start out as haters ended up being your biggest fan, or something, because they realized, oh, whoa, I get it now. I freaking get what this guy, he don't give a fuck.
Right,
he does
right,
not care. And I think that's what's cool about it.
That's a really good way to put it.
And
That's cool.
I think we can resonate with you as well. I mean, we can relate too, because I mean,
I
got
feel a
haters
similar
like
vibe
crazy.
from you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, we do. We get the haters like you wouldn't believe. I mean, we kind of just laugh them off, or else we make them feel stupid, and then they walk away.
No, we're all on the Zero Fucks page.
There's very few internet personalities that I'm like, you know what? I would hang out with this guy. I would definitely hang out with you guys.
Yes! I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna use that on our show over and over and over.
No, because we're big fans, dude. We totally checked out your stuff. We've been watching you. We saw the Dr. Phil shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We've been knowing about you. So to have you on here, I don't know. I think it's a bigger deal to me and Nate than it is to everybody else.
No shit. We're sitting over here like giddy little fucking fangirls, you know?
Yeah, dude, this is great, man.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
It's fun. It's fun, man. I like you guys a lot, man. I just like real people. I like chill people that they're just trying to make ends meet, man. Just,
That's what we're doing.
Having fun.
So can we ask you a favor, dude? A huge favor, because you're a big YouTuber and you've got all these viewers and stuff.
Debatable.
Take this video that we did tonight, our show that we did. Share this show on your channel, bro.
Yeah,
Hook
if you
us
want,
up, dude.
feel free, dude.
Hook us up.
Yeah.
Hook us
Yeah,
up with some views, dude.
So here's what I'm probably gonna end up doing, if you guys don't mind. I'll probably end up clipping the part where I'm on it.
Yes.
And then just uploading that on my channel and
For sure.
tagging
Yes.
your channel in the description. How's that sound?
Totally,
exactly
totally, man.
what
we
were
Hey,
hoping for.
here's one more thing I wanted to ask you really quickly,
Yeah,
Goose.
yeah, what's
before we get off with you, get off
Yeah.
with you. What the?
Get
fuck?
off with you,
That
bro.
doesn't
Yeah.
sound right.
Go
That
ahead,
came
get
out
off
wrong.
on me.
No. Could you say, hey guys, this is like something like give us a little drop really quickly. Hey guys, this is Goose Wayne. I'm Batman, or Goose Wayne Batman, and you're watching the South of the Straight show on YouTube.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
I'm
Yes.
ready.
The South of the Straight show.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. What's going on, guys? This is Goose Wayne Batman, and you're watching the South of the Straight show.
Thank
you
you, man.
nailed
That
it,
is
dude.
awesome. That is so cool. Thank you so
Man,
much,
thank
Goose.
you so much, brother.
And thank you just for taking a few minutes out of your day to shoot the shit
Thank
with a
you for
couple of
having me on,
numbnuts
man.
up here in Michigan, man.
It's so hard to get people to bite the line and want to do something with us, and the fact that you just like totally went for it and see, so maybe other people will see this and say, "Hey, these guys aren't so bad. We can go
Hopefully,
with
man.
them."
Hopefully.
No, thank you for the opportunity, dude. You're awesome. You're huge. You're brilliant. You're genius. We see the genius, and we thank you for existing, dude, because you're kick-ass, bro.
For God's
Thank you
sakes,
guys
yes.
so much, and nothing but love, guys. All right, good luck
Word.
with your careers, and I hope you guys have me back on someday in the future.
Oh, we
Hopefully
definitely,
soon, dude.
man. All
And
right.
We'll talk about the Coke Hogan Goose Wayne collaboration coming up. We're going to talk about that, man.
That'd be dope, man. All
right.
right, take care,
Dude,
guys.
Take care.
All right,
Tell
fam.
Kaylin we said hi and pet your dogs and cats and all that.
I will.
All right,
See
man.
you guys.
Thanks, fam. Sweet.
Oh, brother, that was fucking cool, dude. Right there.
Are you
we
kidding
just,
me, Goose
we
Wayne?
just chatted with Goose fucking Wayne. Really?
Like I said earlier,
that
maybe
just happened. We just
maybe-
chatted with Goose Wayne.
Maybe he's a bigger
from
deal to us than he is to everybody
Probably
else.
is,
I don't
you
know.
I mean, it's kind of like some of the local radio personalities around here who get boners about rednecks, talking on the phone or something about their
Right.
guns and
we
riding
get
buffaloes
boners
and
about
all
talking
that.
to Goose Wayne, and
We
you
get
know what?
boners, yeah.
You guys are going to get a massive erection because you're about to watch one of the Goose Wayne videos.
Yes,
A couple of the
yes.
videos. And so now once you watch it, you're going to be like, what?
Yeah,
These
we're gonna-
guys are right, dude. These fucking dude is hilarious.
We're
so.
gonna play some of Goose Wayne's videos
Now this
from
is
his
the
YouTube.
audition tape for there's a new Batman coming out in 2021, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is an audition tape because they haven't found the leading role yet. So Goose Wayne set in a tape to audition for the leading role, 2021 Batman.
Hello, my name is Goose Wayne. A lot of my lines are not going to be verbatim because I am my own Batman, but they will be structured around fake Batman.
What's the difference between you and me? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
I can do both. I'm ambidextrous to the elbows. Everybody, I want to thank you all for coming here tonight and drinking all of my booze.
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm Batman. I'm Batman. This box remote detonator signal to the bomb. Get onto it before sunrise. If I hit the button when it starts. This belongs to a remote detonator to signal the bomb. Who am I? I'm Batman. This belongs to a remote detonator to signal a bomb. Get it on the boat. Get it on the boat before the boat starts.
Get out. Get out! Get out of my house! Before what starts?
Before the war. Get it on the boat before the war starts. Get it on the boat before sunrise. Before they signal the bomb. Before it starts. Before what starts? The war. Where is she? Where's Rachel? Where is she? Where's Rachel?
So I think that's enough lines. So this is me coming into the room. kicks. Ha! Side shot, side angle. And then we got the back elbow. I can't do the back elbow with my left, but and then we got the let me back up, the spinning back fist. I think that about covers it. So yeah. Again, my name's Goose Wayne. And this is my audition tape for the Batman that comes out in 2021. I understand you guys haven't found somebody yet. So hit me up. And if you guys don't pick me, I can be a cameo. So just keep that in mind. I don't have to be the main role. I'm just trying to be involved because I feel like I deserve to be.
Absolutely incredible. Goose Wayne right there, everybody. That was Goose Wayne. We just got done chatting with Goose Wayne, and right now we are going to I'm going to play his song, okay? This was his song that we were talking about that oh yeah, Dan, go ahead.
Dude,
yeah.
you know what would be totally funny?
Oh.
I'm just wondering if someone's actually going to send in some pubic hair, dude. Someone's at home right now going, I'm going to do it, dude. I'm freaking
doing it.
826 Bate Street, Traverse City, Michigan.
Care
49684.
of the South of the Straight Show. Make sure that you send it to the South of the Straight Show is what you want to do there. So, yeah, pubic pets. They're coming to a store near you. Ew.
Yeah,
See, it just even sounds bad, you know? Coming to a store near you. It's pubic pets. Be looking for them this fall. Okay, so really quickly, here's Goose Wayne's song that he wasn't aware that he had done, but we're gonna play it really quickly. This is a song that Goose Wayne had done, and I hope that everybody goes and checks out his YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it because there is some funny fucking shit on there, dude. If you haven't watched it yet, you got to check it out.
Subscribe.
It is just great. Here you go. This is Goose Wayne's song right here. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's just a...
Is it frozen?
It's a frozen Goose
Do you freeze
Wayne.
it? It's a frozen goose.
It's a frozen Goose Wayne. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this again. We will try it. Oh, come on.
Can't cook that goose, dude.
I got to get that thing working. Hold on, because you gotta check this out, man.
He just saw that and was like, "Oh, I know what video they're about to play."
No, I'm gonna get it to work real quick.
We always end up getting it to work, don't we?
We'll get it to work.
There's
here.
been many times where we've got videos freezing up on us and everything.
Let's try it again here.
Hey guys, so I've been working on a song secretly for the past 2 weeks, and I'm gonna play it for you guys now. I wasn't gonna play it for anyone before, but my fiance told me that song definitely deserves 1 million views. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it, okay? If you guys enjoy the song, then please share this video. Messed up. Wait 1 second. I'll edit that out. I gotta restart. Here we go. And I messed up the lyrics. That's the second line.
That's great.
And that's the second line. Oh. Alright, here we go. When I... First line starts with, we need to. 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 Alright, here we go. Alright, that's not how it starts, okay. G. There we go. G. I messed up the guitar part. Okay. Oh, man, excuse me. I'm gonna edit all that out. There we go. I'm feeling this one now. Why'd I stop? Why'd I stop? Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Whatever. Never mind.
There you have it, folks. That's for all of our musicians out there that
genius.
struggle with songs every day,
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah, Dan's writing a song right now. Actually, we were thinking about a song for Puby Pets, weren't we?
Yeah, it's
How's that song gonna
Puby
go?
Pets, Puby Pets. They're the pets that you love best. Puby Pets, Puby Pets. They're the pets that you love best.
Oh, God.
So I thought that would be pretty cool.
Enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
All right, we are calling now. We are calling Vokilla Thrilla.
Puby Pets.
Hello.
Hello, is this Vokilla Thrilla from Mantra of Morta?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
Yo.
what is going on
Yo.
Is
tonight?
anybody?
We're here.
Can
We're
you hear
here.
me?
Oh, wait. There you are.
Can
Say
you hear
something
me?
again.
Oh.
Oh, now I hear you.
Oh, it must have been the cord. It was the damn cord.
I heard a crackle. I was like, oh shit.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh, man,
exactly.
we've had the worst luck with that. We were just talking with Joe Hafer from Nagazi earlier, and the phone just cut out halfway through. It must have been my phone.
Ah, bummer.
God damn it. Okay, well we got you. Is this Vokilla Thrilla?
This is the Vokilla Thrilla. Hello, hello.
Yeah, what's going on there, ma'am? It is Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight from the South of the Straight Show. We are up here in Traverse City, Michigan right now.
That's right.
And I wanted to just tell you, first and foremost, congratulations on being the first musician on our show from outside of Michigan.
Oh my gosh, I read your guys' post earlier and was just like, wait a second, holy shit, that's an honor. So thank you guys. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
You're getting applause right now.
Yeah, you're getting applause. Dan's applauding in the background.
Thank you.
We recently decided that we were going to extend our
Thanks, Mike.
the area that we cover, because what we've been doing for over, I don't know, about
Mike
a year
Barnes,
or
thank you.
2 years actually, we've been mainly just focusing on Michigan musicians. And
Well, there's a ton of them, I tell you what. Oh my god. Michigan.
totally are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's hundreds and
I think
hundreds.
we've
and
The music scene is just lit all the time. Every time we're in Michigan, it's just like I find all these different bands, and it's just like, holy shit, I can't keep up.
I think we've interviewed over 600 bands from Michigan already.
Wow.
Yeah.
See? Michigan knows their music, dude.
They
got
certainly
it.
do, but we decided that we were going to broaden it to include every single state and province that touches the Great Lakes. So that's why, you guys are located in Indiana, farmland Indiana, correct?
Yeah, good old
Sweet.
farmland.
Also flatland down there,
Amber
isn't it?
waves of
Oh,
green.
yeah, dude. Pretty green, lush, quiet most of the time,
Yeah.
unless we're having band practice.
Yeah, right. Now the band Mantra of Morta. Do you guys tell me about this band, because I was just I was turned on to you guys because you guys were on at the Michigan Metal Fest recently.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was our first excursion there at Michigan Metal Fest. It was badass, dude. I can't even begin to explain how amazing that whole festival is. Like, Steve and his whole team, they do it fucking right.
Oh yeah. Steve Maple there. He's also the lead singer, of the old band New Skin. Who we've had on before. But
Old Skin.
seems to me like Michigan Metal Fest is getting bigger and bigger. This year you guys had Hatebreed down there headlining it.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking killer.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm just so glad that like things like this are happening. You know, I mean, it is simply because like all these musicians. It seems to me like nowadays, back in the day, it used to be like promoters would turn you into something. And now it seems like the musicians are saying, "Fuck this! I'm becoming something because I am something."
Yeah, gonna do it like on your own terms,
Right. Is that something that you guys have been kind of following with your band?
I mean, as far as like just doing things like on our own and whatnot.
Right. You get yourselves out there.
Yeah, dude, it's just kind of that's what it's about. Is really just traveling and networking with these other fucking bands that nobody really gives them the time of day, unless you've got people like Steve to throw the big ass fucking parties with the stages to accommodate and stuff, so it's really cool to be able to see somebody in the local scene do that for all these musicians.
I was wondering, what is it like down there in Indiana? Because up here in Michigan, it's like we got venues closing left and right. What's happening down there?
I mean, as far as like in Muncie and stuff, like none of the venues are really closing. I mean, there's only a few, there's like Be Here Now and Valhalla and Big Shots Ballroom and there's Circle City Brewing Company, there's or Black Circle Brewing Company, sorry. They're fucking putting these artists on, dude, like everybody every weekend is just playing a gig somewhere, so it's really fucking cool. Like the music scene here it's pretty hopping right now.
That's cool. That's promising, if anything. I mean, I know that we've got some friends, a couple of ladies from Grayling who go down to Indiana and stuff quite a bit. Hail Your Highness. I don't know if you've heard of that band yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're tearing it up. Also, another one from up here. From out of Cadillac, I've noticed that Live for Tomorrow has been doing some shows down there. They're kind of like a post-core pop punk band type thing, but
they're awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of them.
You gotta, if you get a chance to check them out, you gotta check them out. They got like this Justin Bieber song that they redid. They turned it into a pop goes punk type of a song. And
I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but I'll fucking I'll check it out, dude.
You know what? You will like it. You will like it. It's dope as fuck. Like I didn't expect it to be so dope. Like I heard it and I was like, dude, I could have never have guessed that, and it sounds fucking amazing.
I'm open.
Yeah,
I'm open to different types of art and shit.
That's cool. That's cool. And you know what I like about your guys' band too is your husband is in the band, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
That's
going
cool.
strong for like 12 years. Be married 5 years next month.
That is so cool. So do you think is the band keeping the whole marriage together? Is that something that's
No, it doesn't really play a part. Like it does, but it doesn't. Like our marriage was kind of solid before the band started. Like we he was in the band before me.
Okay.
And then they had a vocalist drop. And so they were going to hold auditions. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, well, tell them to not hold auditions. I'm coming.
Nice.
I'm coming down there and I'm going to do it. So I went in and I sang a couple songs and they were like, holy fuck, this is it,
Right.
And back then we had 2 vocalists. And then Cummins left the band to start up his family and stuff, so now it's just me.
Oh, well, yeah, and you got a family too, don't you?
Yeah, we've got a little girl. She's 8 years old. Yeah.
That's
amazing.
Awesome,
That's so cool.
She gets to see mommy and daddy up on stage rocking it out.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah, she fucking, you would think that she would think it's really cool, but it's only when her friends are around and they're like, whoa, those are your parents? And then she's like, oh shit, I guess they are kind of cool. Maybe I should appreciate this. I don't know.
Hey man, that's children. I got 4 daughters myself, so I.
Oh wow,
yeah.
4 girls.
Yep, I got twins that I had adopted. I adopted them when they were 2 years old, and then my ex-wife and I had 2 more, and I mean, that's the way it goes, having babies. I couldn't make boys. I'm just not good at making boys, I guess.
I got a boy. I have a boy.
So tell me about the band Mantra of Morta. What are you guys? What is this? What does the name mean? I would like to know.
Well, first off, not to be an asshole, but you are saying it wrong. It's Mantra of Morta.
Fuck.
but fuck no, it's cool. It happens all the time, dude.
Okay.
So mantra is something that you tell yourself repeatedly to get yourself to a certain point, whether it be in meditation, whether it be for a goal, you know, like I think I can,
Yeah,
you know,
no, absolutely. A
so
mantra.
you've got your mantra, and then Morta. So of the 3 fates, she is the one that cuts the cord, the life string. So it's kind of like the mantra of death.
I got
So, you know, the whole message of the band pretty consistently has been duality, embracing life and embracing death, embracing the darkness that is within all of us, and not being afraid of it, you know, just kind of keeping that good balance. So originally it was mantra, but it was hard for people to look us up because you would type in mantra and you would get all sorts of yogi meditations and stuff, you know, and you would really have to do a deep dive to find the band. We originally were going to go with Mantra of Morta, but we decided to just cut it to Mantra, and then we were having problems with people being able to find us.
Right.
So we went ahead and said, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go with the original idea. And then now it's just been kind of smooth sailing ever since.
Right. And then not only that, you get the great acronym of MOM out of the deal. You know, I mean, that works, you know.
Yeah.
That's the acronym of the band. Mom.
Yeah, mom. We get the mom jokes. Everybody needs a good ass mom.
Exactly. That's what we're thinking. We're thinkers.
So the band too. Now you guys, you're kind of sort of new. You're a newer band, aren't you?
I mean, we've been together collectively as Mantra Morta. Mantra, then Mantra Morta for about 5 years now.
Oh, okay.
You know, we've all been in bands kind of with and without each other for most of our lives. You know, the drummer is my brother, and so like he was, you know, playing in bands with me and Josh back when I was like, you know, 14, and you know. So and Thomas is our lead guitar player. He's been in bands throughout his life, and Dylan, our bass player, is his brother. So they've been kind of playing music together, you know, their whole lives.
You mean to tell me you've been playing in a band, you've been fucking around with bands, like hanging out in the garage or in the basement since you were 14?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
14?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. We had, I think the first band that I was in, I was about 13 going on 14.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is me.
Awesome,
That's
dude.
me. That's what I did.
That is so fucking cool. Yeah, Dan was doing shit like that too. Like he was a hip hop artist, you know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was also banging drums.
He was banging the drums too. He was playing on the drums and all that stuff. But I mean, that's
getting that rhythm section. Hell yeah, dude.
That's right. That's hip hop going in.
I was wondering too, like you're not like the type of you're not a Beyonce Knowles type of a singer. You're more of a screaming and I mean guttural sound singer. You know, like have you been doing that the entire time?
Yeah, so, well, I started out doing pretty much just like jazz vocals and swing choirs, and, you know, my family always wanted me to sing country, and so growing up I was always singing, you know, ever since the time I was able to talk, you know, and then I got into the harder music and was like, holy shit. You know, I heard Kitty, I heard OTEP, you know, so I was like, shit, chicks can do this too. And so, you know, ever since, like I said, I was 14, I've been singing and screaming and just kind of.
Wow, since you were 14, you've been belting it out like that.
Chicks
can do. It's been a long time. But, you know, like this past year, you know, we've been doing so many shows. Like we've got our manager, Nad, and he's just been putting us in front of so many different audiences. We went on our first week-long tour this past April. So, I mean, there's been a lot of maturing as a band, just within the past year. And, like, I feel like I've grown a lot. Even though I've been singing and doing the harsh vocals and stuff for all these years, I feel like I've really stepped into my own just within the past year.
Well, you know, I love when you said, chicks can do this too.
Nobody fucking knows, you know? Nobody knew growing up.
Well, I know exactly, and I'm probably from the same age generation as you, too. Like, I was into the early 90s stuff, Nirvana and stuff like that.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I've got so many shitty Nirvana tattoos, they ain't even funny.
You feel me? So, it's like, to imagine this music these days without female interjection, like, it doesn't even, you know, it doesn't even compute anymore. Can women do this? Women can more than do this. They can fucking kill it.
Right.
And that's what I love about what you guys are doing right now, because you guys are killing it. You're moving forward. We love the sound. That's why we wanted to have you as a guest, because what an awesome thing you guys are doing. What an incredible sound. We can't wait to hear what's coming next from you guys too. What's coming next?
Thanks, man. Well, we actually just left the studio a couple hours ago.
Yeah, you guys been studioing all day.
Yeah, and then they were there all day yesterday. Pickles, our drummer, he laid down all of his tracks, got him done in like fucking 4 hours. My God, dude, he is solid. Granted, we've been banging to a click track like insane. I mean, this past month and a half has just been nothing but click track practices, you know. You hear that shit in your fucking sleep.
You're losing your mind.
Yeah, but you know, it makes for a really good studio experience, because we can just go in and absolutely fucking slay and not have to sweat it, you know.
Right. No takes, extra takes.
Yeah, no,
You just go in there.
extras or anything like that. Yeah, I mean,
just go in there
I was
and
wondering
you're
too, like oh wait, you were talking about something. What was it? I just lost it.
No, he had just asked about what was next. So like,
what was next?
We're doing our full length. It's gonna be the full fucking deal this time around. I don't want to give away too many details, though. Got to keep the suspense.
Right.
Can we take
you can, you know, if anybody wants to, if they're curious, they can totally check out the Mantra of Morta page on Facebook or Instagram, and they can see all of the progress and stuff and get the behind the scenes footage.
Right on. You know, I wanted to ask you too.
Scissors.
I wanted to know really quickly the suspension arts.
Let's get into that.
Holy shit!
Let's get into that.
That's amazing. How do you? Where did you decide to? When? Why? How? Tell me about this.
Okay, so I mean, I've pretty much been interested in it my whole life. Like, even as a young kid, you know, I remember going to the library in school and looking, like, through the Guinness World Book of Records and shit and looking up all the body modifications and stuff and just being like, yes, this is fucking cool. I've never felt normal. I've never felt human. I've never felt at ease, you know, just it's always kind of been like an out-of-body experience for me. And so to be able to modify myself, to be able to do these things is just a humbling experience, because, you know, as a child you look at these photos and you're like, this is so cool. You're never going to be able to do that. You're from fucking farmland. Are you shitting me? You're not going to be able to do this shit. So, you know, it was like 2011 was the first time, and it just kind of happened out of the blue. I had a buddy of mine that was working at a tattoo shop in Anderson, and they had a piercer there that was, you know, he knew his way around the suspension arts, and he was wanting to know if I wanted to do it. So I was like, oh my God, absolutely. And I had just had my daughter the March before that, so it was just 3 months after I had her. So it was like my passage into motherhood, you know, which is it's an old Native American tradition. You know, it was kind of like a passageway from a boy to a man. And so, you know, I just kind of took it and made my own spin on it, and ever since then, you know, I've been able to continue, and
so
I'm just surrounded by fucking awesome people. You know, I'm part of a suspension team, so Subculture Suspension Arts and stuff. So
that's cool. That is so. I mean, I think it's amazing. Now, not only do you do that, but you also do this while you're performing.
Goose Wayne says he's going to
it was really cool when the idea was proposed. Like, hey, do you think that you could go up and you could sing at the same time? And, you know, I thought about it, because most of the time when I go up, it's very out of body, you know, especially if I go up in lotus pose. So that's like 4 hooks in my back, 2 in my knees, 2 in my calves, and I'm sitting in a meditative pose.
Oh
and
my
like,
God.
Yeah, so like anytime I'm up like that and I go for like a spin or a swing, bam, I'm shot up out of my body. I'm like not even there anymore, dude.
Holy shit.
So
you ever get afraid that you're gonna like rip a chunk of your body off or anything? I mean, I gotta know.
I'm gonna throw up.
I've ripped my knees before.
Shut up.
No, I've got a big old gnarly scar on my right knee, and it like I can make it talk still.
Oh
and
my
it's
God!
It's older.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy, Dan's over here.
My
Dan,
knees.
what's that?
My knees look like sharks bit them, pretty much.
Oh my God, Dan's over here ready to throw up. I mean, he's like, he's.
Oh, good. Throw up, dude.
Losing it, dude.
It's okay.
Hey,
Get it out.
Goose Wayne wants to know, can you hang yourself from your balls? Guys need to know this.
I didn't hear what you said.
Go ahead.
Goose Wayne wants to know, can you hold yourself up with hooks on a scrotum? A male. Can men do this?
Dude, you can do the astronaut. You can go up by your butt cheeks. You can go up. You could probably go up by your taint. I mean, if you set your mind to it, you can probably. I've seen people go up by their face.
Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this, Goose Wayne? This is your next video, man.
This is what you wanted to know, man. You wanted to know it. Now you know it.
He didn't
Holy
want to
shit,
know that.
that's
I
so
just
scary.
put that out there.
Oh, he didn't even want to know that? You were just making it up, Dan? You the fuck.
I did. That's okay. I wanted to know.
That's incredible.
I wanted to know.
I mean, that's got to take a heck of a lot of mind over matter to be able to do that. I'm just
True. Yeah.
I'm
well,
amazed by it.
a lot of people ask, does it hurt? And it's just kind of like, well, pain is relative, Somebody steps on a Lego, that shit's gonna fucking hurt. But if you didn't consent to that pain,
Right.
But if you actually give the pain intention and energy and life, it will go forth and do something. You can put forth that energy into something else.
It's like it won't be pain anymore. Now it's relief. Now it's a relief. It's a release almost, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
That's
exactly.
dope. Right on.
Now
That's
it
dope.
is different. It's different when I'm singing with the band though, because I don't get the luxury of being able to just escape my body.
Right.
I do have to stay very present and in the moment. It's still extremely blissful for me.
Right.
But so like when you go up by your back, imagine being scruffed like a cat.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of like the best way to describe it, I guess.
So like scruffed by a cat, you mean like
Like say, like the back of your neck, okay, but it's like in between your shoulder blades. It's like pinch that area and pull up on
this
it,
is the dance you
So it's
do.
like the way a cat gets scruffed.
You do like this once it gets
gotcha,
on your back.
gotcha.
Once you're like that and you're up in the air, your rib cage goes down into your lungs. So you're very limited on your diaphragm space. You're very limited with your lung capacity. So it changes the ball game completely.
Wow.
So, the first time I did it, I was like, all right, this is a challenge. I'm really going to have to push myself. But it was fantastic.
That's
and
amazing.
I love it every single time.
That is just absolutely amazing. Have you ever been to the Carnival of Chaos?
The Carnival of Chaos? No, I've not.
There's a lot of suspension arts at the Carnival of Chaos. It's something that
Where's
happens.
that at?
It's something that happens in Michigan. I'm trying to remember where it was. Stanton, Michigan is where I've heard that it's been at before in the past. So if
no shit, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Look up Carnival of Chaos if you can.
I think ICP hangs out.
ICP hangs out there. Wait, Dan's just talking random shit.
No,
now.
it's true, man.
He's just saying
I can't really hear him, so as long as you reiterate the important stuff. we're good.
You know what?
Well, you know what? We're gonna we gotta get to the end of this interview because it is getting late. I mean, we've almost talked for 21 minutes now.
Oh my gosh.
I just realized that. But I wanted to play your video for Pig. People in general, really quickly. Can you give us a backstory on this song?
It's pretty much right there in the title. People in general. It's really just about realizing that there's so much more to life than just the superficial. There's so much more than just what we look like. Our bodies, we are light bodies stuck, trapped in fucking meat sacks. And I think a lot of the time people forget that and they lose sight of what truly matters. And so that's kind of the embodiment of Pig. And we had decided to go ahead and put the suspension in that video. That we actually filmed that on my birthday. So
oh, wow.
It was really kind of cool, but we decided to use that in the video because it's very suiting to the song's message. Because, people think, oh, well, you're just self-mutilating. That's just, it's not that at all. And it's not even about the pain. People are like, oh, you're just a glutton for pain. And it's like, no. No, it's not that at all. It's realizing that you are so much more than what, is presented before you.
Right.
And you know what's cool about that?
Man,
I think what's cool about that is you take that same idea and that same feeling and that same aura and you bring it to your music too. And you combine the music with that and we can hear it in the music, and we encourage all the listeners, listen to the interview we just did, apply that to the music we're about to play for you.
Right. And not only that, please subscribe. Make sure that you go and check out their YouTube channel and subscribe to their YouTube channel ASAP. It's in the description down below.
Sweet, thanks, guys.
Hey, thank you, Vokilla Thrilla, everybody.
Vokilla
Thrilla from a mantra of Morta. Not only is she the lead singer of this band, she's also a suspension artist. And I do want to clarify really quickly too that Goose Wayne never said anything about scrotums and hanging from a scrotum.
I said that, but I know Goose Wayne
so
now.
he's not interested in doing the astronaut either then?
He's not interested in doing the astronaut.
That's not true.
No. That was all Dan's idea. That was
Shut
Dan's
up.
thing.
Dude, I know him now.
Batman would do it.
Here, give me that phone. Hey, listen.
Give me that phone.
I know Goose Wayne now. We're good friends now, and I know that I kind of know how his brain thinks. I think he would be into that. That's why I said that, because I knew he would like it.
All right, well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your night and get back to doing what you're doing there, Jessie. It's so cool to meet you and to chat with you, and hopefully we can get you guys up here in Northern Michigan to do a show up here sometime.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You guys stay in touch.
Right on. All right, tell everybody in the band we said hi, and we will talk between now and then.
Thanks, babe.
Will do. Thank you very much, and good luck in y'all's career.
Yeah. Hey, that's always wonderful to hear.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cool to hear you guys are spreading out and stuff, so keep doing what you're doing.
God damn right. Thank you very much. You have a good evening.
You too. Talk to you later.
All right, there you go.
That was a first timer right there. That was a first out of stater right there.
First time ever on here from out of state Michigan, man. We are going to check out Mantra of Morta's Pig right now, and then coming up after that, we're going to close out the show and thank everybody for tuning in and all that stuff. Oh, Robert Taser from the Oscoda Rock Fest is tuning in, man. Check out this music, dude. You are going to love this fucking band.
Goose Wayne, you know I was right about that. You did want to know that information. I'm sorry. I'll put it back on me. You didn't ask the question, I did, but you still wanted to know.
That's right. This is the man that said that. You see him right there.
You still wanted to know, bro.
I feel so syndicated. Each time you start biting your mouth around my name, Eureka walk into you like a piece of tuna. You were never meant to last. Your enemy is in the mirror, my friend. In a world full of continue to remain the same. When I think about the end, you'll fall some time. remain the same. This house needs cleanse, these hearts need hope. At the gates we're all the same, drowning in false sense of love and lust. Where does the truth begin? You're all so smart but fail to see. With the wisdom at your fingertips, we are so much more, but you refuse to see. We are so much more than our body. Our body. We are so much
Yeah, brother. Fucking Morta, Morta right there, coming out of Farmland, Indiana. You got to go and check out their YouTube channel right now and subscribe to it.
Right now.
It's right fucking now. Right now. You got no
Right now.
time. Right now. You got to check it out. Go
Right
check
now.
it out right now. And not only that, you got to check out Goose Wayne. Please go subscribe to Goose Wayne. We had Goose Wayne from a lot of folks know him from YouTube, Facebook, and Dr. Phil. He was on Dr. Phil. And he was on our show, man.
And
he
you know
was
what?
and he was incredible.
I want to say something. We wanted to clip Dr. Phil and do that whole thing, but it's Dr. Phil. We don't have copyrights for that.
Right,
so we
right,
couldn't
right.
clip Dr. Phil tonight.
Well, let's hope that Goose Wayne doesn't come back on us because of your little fucking comment there about scrotums and all this shit. I mean,
Hey,
you know
what? Me and Goose Wayne now are really tight. We're best friends now. And so, like, we almost think with the same mind, if you would.
I think
so. Me asking that question in place of Goose Wayne,
dude, totally. I want to hang out with him.
cool.
I want to hang out with him.
Totally
I bet
cool.
you anything that we could all hang out and we would be the funniest fucking. I mean, the goofiest
it's
sons of
gonna be
bitches
funny.
all at one.
Hey, you know what? I'm not
fucking
kidding.
room,
We're
dude.
gonna get some one-way tickets down there.
Yeah.
So actually,
We're going to
all the way
Florida.
right- You know what, dude? I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you, Nate.
You not?
You can go on Spirit Airlines right now. Look for yourself. I bet you could find $100 ticket round trip to Florida.
I want to go
right now.
I want
Right
to go.
now.
I want to check
Fly
it out,
down
man.
to
Maybe
D-Town.
maybe soon, man.
We'll take a day
and,
or something. We'll go down. We'll hang out with Goose
Joe
Wayne.
Hafer from Nagazi, man. Thank you so much for calling in and chatting with us tonight, man. It's always a pleasure to talk to Joe. We wish we could have talked a little bit more, but stupid fucking technically.
You know what? No,
here.
Nagazi.
Oh, and Augrey.
We didn't just give them enough.
Dude, if anything, you know what? The folks from Mantra of Morta, you guys got to check out Augrey. Augrey is an incredible fucking female-led band.
Lead, yep.
Oh my God, she can scream just as much as Jessie right there. Vokilla Thrilla, man, that would be a fucking cool show. Mantra of Morta and Augrey together, dude. And OTEP,
Absolutely.
dude. That would be a fucking badass show, dude.
What
okay.
a fun show tonight.
Tonight
dude.
was a fun show, wasn't it? It was just so gosh darn fun. And we want to thank all of our viewers, everybody that tuned in tonight. Thank you so much for checking out the show. We hope that you continue subscribing. We continue getting more subscribers because, we want to make this Michigan music scene and now the Great Lakes music scene a little bit more known out there in the world. So please continue subscribing, telling your friends about it, sharing the videos, and just talk about it. Word of mouth. Hell, you know what? If anybody can find Dan's Ricky Lake video, if you can find the Ricky Lake video somewhere on the internet, I will hook you up with a prize pack for sure.
I can promise you right now, Tony Bruce.
Tony's got it?
No, he doesn't have it. But he knows 20 people that saw that show.
Oh, yeah, dude, I watched it.
He knows 30 people, 40 people that saw that show. Actually, when the show got aired, they played it at the high school, dude, in every freaking classroom.
What? Did they really?
Yeah, all the classrooms at the high school and maybe even the junior high, because I talked to Mrs. Long, and she was like, yeah, we played it here. And my girlfriend at the time was at the high school, and she was like, they played it at every
God,
class, dude. And they're
Holy
like,
shit.
Dan Smitty, and it's like, holy crap.
Was that embarrassing?
Everyone knew, man, what was up. It was embarrassing.
Was that embarrassing for you?
It was embarrassing, but you know what? No, not really, because you know who I am. Nothing really embarrasses me.
Right, yeah.
You know, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was on Ricky fucking Lake. I'm not the dad, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
Something
no,
about porcupines and all this.
That was the part where I was like, yeah, I'm not the dad.
And then they called you back for the second one.
I had my boy Shiz Raw with me. He came on because he banged her, too. And he's black, and they DNA tested him. He's like, I'm black. The baby's all white. I'm black. Like, what the fuck, right? And they're like, no, the baby's not. And I'm half Italian, so she's like, maybe the baby's a little darker complected. He's half Italian, but I'm light complected compared to like my brothers. They look like they're from like south of the border. They're Sicilianos, you know. But I'm lighter. I'm like, why? You know. So at any rate, so he was like, why the frick are you testing me? You know, because he's a black dude. And it was pretty funny, though. It ended up, you know, if there was as many dicks sticking out of his or stuck in her, she'd look like a porcupine. Yeah, that was the joke that I said on Ricky Lake. It wasn't even a joke. I was dead fucking serious when I said it, you know. I was 19. I was pissed off.
So if you can find that video somewhere on the internet and get it to us.
I was on the show twice.
We want to watch it. We want to play it for the viewers.
I wasn't on that show one time.
And,
I was on it twice.
Puby Pets is coming this.
Puby Pets.
Puby Pets coming to a store near you.
Tony, we're gonna need your hands for the Puby Pets. We've got a lot of washing to do with the pubes. You know, I'm gonna shit a brick if someone actually sends in some fucking pubes.
We get pubes. Oh my God! What would Mark say?
826 Bates Street, Traverse City, Michigan 49684. 49686.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was around the neighborhood there.
Thank you all for tuning in tonight. It was a great show, great evening. We got more funny shit coming up in next week.
826
and
Bay Street.
In September, we got Randy from the Trailer Park Boys we'll be chatting with. So keep on subscribing, keep sharing this show.
I'm disappointed with Randy.
You're disappointed with Randy? Okay.
Well,
no, why.
I mean, I'm not disappointed with Randy. I love Randy to death, man. But, you know, the whole crap he tried to do when he was trying to be a cop, you know, on the show. And
you're still busted up about
dude,
that,
I'm just still busted up about it. Like the way he treated Ricky, Julian, Bubbles, you know, Corey Trevor. Those, it's not even Trevor no more. It's another kid, Jeremiah or something like that now. But, you know, Randy, you know, he tried to bust a big dope operation they had going on. They had like, you know, 30 trailers involved with growing. And, you know, it was such a good thing. And then Randy, he wanted to be a cop so bad, you know, and he went and busted the whole thing. And come to find out, you know, Ricky's smarter than that. So he moved the whole dope operation over to the hockey rink there, where he like trains little kids, you know, to do hockey. And he had like 100, 300 plants set up there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But, you know, and so Randy ended up not getting to be a cop because of that whole thing. But he really pulled some dick moves, dude.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed about, like, he was a dick. Like, it really, you know, rubbed me the wrong way. I want to love Randy because if you watch the first episodes, assistant trailer park supervisor and everything, you know, he's a lovable character. You kind of like him. Yeah, Leahy loves him. You know, they're in love or whatever, which, you know.
Dan, I'll tell you this. I've been talking to Randy's manager. We may be able to score some tickets for the sold-out show at Union Street.
I know, and you know what? Here's the thing, dude. They want to give us some tickets so we can give out some tickets, right? But, like, dude, I want to go.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, you're the.
Don't tell anyone we're getting tickets.
No, you can go down there and just hang out outside. Somebody will they'll sneak in maybe. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. And if you or anybody you know is suffering from an addiction and you want to help try to clean your life up a little bit, send me an email at sideshow@southofthestraits.com. Yes, Tony said he's sending in pubes. Sideshow@southofthestraits.com, and I will try to help point you in the right direction. All right, everybody, you take care.
Sorry,
have a good evening, and
what a wonderful night.
What a wonderful night.
What a wonderful night.
Well, little story happened to me a while back. Had to take a number 2 stool out there. Driving down the freeway, I was. Well, there wasn't no rest stop. Yeah, I started to sweat. I was thinking, I gotta take me a dump, something first. Well, I pulled over, side of the road, ran out in the woods as far as I could get out there, pulled my pants down my ankles, grabbed me a big old tree there, and well, I leaned my butt out far as I could. Let a big old dump out there. Well, reckon I stayed there till I was satisfied it was done. Pulled up my pants. I turned around and couldn't have been more than 20 yards. There was about an 80-year-old woman standing there looking at me. And I thought, oh my God, what did she just see with her eyes? Well, pulled out the sling blade and was attached to my belt. Had it there from earlier working on some Christmas trees. Well, I run up to her. She said, hey, mister, I seen what you done there with your bottom side. And I reckon I'm gonna tell everyone I know. So I took a sling blade. She said, what you gonna do with that? I said, I aim to kill you with it. And then I took it and swung at her. Hit her in the neck, plumb near, took her head clean off. Well, run back to the truck there. Threw up a couple times on the way out. Some biscuits, mustard I had earlier in the night. Well, that was about it. After that, the cold police come for me. Seeing as they took a DOA test of that number 2. Number 2 I left on the crime scene. They come to my house. They come to my house. They said, hey, I like you, friend. Carl, is that you in there, Sling Blade? I said, yeah. Hey, shut the hell up. They said, we got a DOA on you, Carl. I said, Lord have mercy. They found me. They put me up here at the mental hospital with Sideshow Nate and Brandon Master over here. I've been here singing songs like this ever since, telling the stories. Well, that's about it. Reckon I ain't got no reason to kill nobody no more. So y'all have a nice night. And remember, if you wait till the last minute to do everything, it'll take you about a minute to get everything done. Good night, folks.